And I won't feel a thing up on my throne, and you're a puppet on the string. You can beg, you can plead for your life, but I'm cutting you out with a knife. I'll leave you lonely. Are you ready or not, baby? Let's play. I'm the queen of jet black hearts. I'm gonna give you a running start. Then it's off with your head, boy, off with your head, until you're dead, boy, until you're dead. I'm the queen of jet black hearts, although I hate when we're apart. It's off with your head, boy, off with your head, until you're dead, boy, until you're dead. Until you're dead. Broken, just like a defected toy. You know I'm always on the throne, and you're just a jester to enjoy. You can beg, you can plead for your life, but I'm cutting you out with a knife. I'll leave you lonely. Are you ready or not, baby? Let's play. I'm the queen of jet black hearts. I'm gonna give you a running start. Then it's off with your head, boy, off with your head, until you're dead, boy, until you're dead. I'm the queen of jet black hearts, although I hate when we're apart. It's off with your head, boy, off with your head, until you're dead, boy, until you're dead. Until you're dead. You better sing it with me now. Say 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. All the blood and all the gore. 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 8. Run right now or it'll be too late. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. All the blood and all the gore. 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 8. You better run right now or it'll be too late. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. All the blood and all the gore. 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 8. Run right now or it'll be too late.
You are the perfect silhouette. Can't be easy thinking you're the best. You'll say I'm playing hard to get,
Tunes with words.
'cause I don't hang like medals
Words.
on your chest.
Vocals. What is this?
And I'm so out of line, passing you by. And I'm
I had
so
to
out of line.
give Lenny a steam
What a
room.
surprise.
That's, I did call him to explain.
The girls are listening, so say what you are. Only one missing is me. Move your lips fast, 'cause you like that. Talk that talk. Only one missing is me.
Hello. Good morning. How are we doing? We good? How are things? Hope things are good. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I feel like Hereford in the Prem. It's exciting. You're making pancakes. Very nice indeed. Good morning, everybody. I hope we're all good. Who have we got in here nice and bright and early? We've got Joe for a start. Let's start here. We've also got Ollie. 2 subs in one go there. Joe and Ollie, thank you very much. First of all, the first one, Joe, 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. 6 months. Thank you very much. You've gone gold badge, Joe. I appreciate you. And then secondly, Ollie, with the 4 months. Hello, I'm one of the bodies in the night. Thank you, Ollie, for the 4. You guys are excellent. Thank you both. Hope you're both very, very well. Good morning. Morning Dredge, morning Shay, morning Kokota, morning Stino, morning Leone, morning Ollie. Morning, Sam. Morning, Chi. Morning, Hutch. Nice to see you again. Morning, Sean. Morning, Sam. Morning, James. Good morning, Harriet. Good morning, other Sam. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Kokota. You're all brilliant. I've said it, you know, nice and early off the bat. I am Body. Shay. Thank you for being Body. I appreciate you. 11 months. You are 1 month away from the whole year. That's exciting for you. You get a sort of diamond coloured badge when you go a year. That'll be, imagine how fun that will be for you. Scam train, choo choo. We are 94% through a level 1 hype train. So everybody get hyped. Today it is Hereford, John. Good question. I did mention that on Wednesday, didn't I? But today is Hereford. If it was World Cup, you would have seen some messages in the Discord as I'll get you guys involved, obviously. But no, Hereford today. I want to carry on with doing a bit of Hereford in the Prem. We need to make some decisions about things like that. I thought, do you know what? Let's do Hereford. It's chilled. Did Marley qualify for the World Cup? I actually don't know who qualified. We can have a look at it, actually. How's Lenny Dog? He's very sniffly. He's very full of cold, bless him. But no, he's all right. He's all right. How's the music volume? Is that loud? Is that okay there? You'll have to shout at me if things get very loud as well, by the way, because I've put on Twitch soundtrack today. So we've got actual songs. Hopefully you like the actual songs rather than the Harris Heller stream beat stuff. But the volumes on it do escalate and de-escalate quite a lot. Good morning, Jamie. Welcome in, buddy. How are you? Hype, says Ollie. Hype. Yeah, poor Lenny. He's very sniffling. It was loud, but fine now. Perfect. It's all right to be loud at the start, isn't it? The music was loud, but it's sufficient now. Excellent. Oh, yeah, I turned it down a little bit. Ads are the worst. Distinct glory, they are. I feel like I'm getting the same ads every time. That Audible ad, I'm getting in every single stream I go in at the moment. It's rough. It's a lot. Sam, no ads for you. I see what you've done there. He's seen you say that Distinct, and he's like, no ads for me. I'm going to subscribe. Brand new subscription from Sam. Chat, can we get some love in? The newest member of Team Clates. See, I'm being cringe like that now. I'll do the other thing as well. Make sure you get yourself into the sub-only section of the Discord. You know, link it, and you'll get linked up, and a subsection will appear, which is used very fleetingly. We need to do more with that, subs. What should we do? How should we do that? You say the word community. Welcome to the community. Or as Zealand says, and something... gaming community. He's probably practiced it more than me, to be honest. All my homies hate ads. We do. That Audible ad is long, isn't it? Isn't it long? I get a Northamptonshire COVID ad, and I don't even live in Northamptonshire. It's good to be safe, Sam. It's good to be very safe. He says, welcome to the Hammers. He also does say that. Welcome to the Hammers. We say this. That... the Go XLR's not working. That's... Can you hear that? Maybe I can't. Maybe it's my router. If you could hear that 3 times then, my apologies. Could you hear that? Nope. No, okay, then that's fine then. What about now? No. What about... Could you hear that then? What about now? No, it's not working. Cannot hear. I don't know what I've done there. I've broken something. I haven't. I've not changed anything. Put sub sounds on. We could do that. My samples are not working. That's very sad for everybody involved. Samples, chat, music, game, console, lining. It should work, but oh well. Oh well. These things break sometimes, don't they? It's fine. Hang on. I don't know. We don't need them too much anyway. Sub sounds may be being goodbye. They may be. We need to talk about the sub sounds. We'll get to them. We pay you for them. We'll see. We might need... We'll see what we can do for subs that aren't sub sounds. We'll see. Good morning, Ryan. It is morning. Welcome in, buddy. How are you? We have ideas to replace them. We do. Yes, we do. I was going to say, Ollie, you don't even pay for your subs, so you don't even wear your glasses. What are you on about? How's everyone's week been? Has everyone been chilled and happy this week? Have things been good? Have we enjoyed, if you're in the UK, things opening up a little bit? Going to pubs and things? Who's been to the pub this week? Let's hear it. Hands up. I'm a bit groggy after the AZ yesterday. I don't know what that means. But the A's... Oh, you had the vaccine yesterday, right? I see what you... Okay, I've worked it out. Nice. I've not been chilled. I had to deal with the playoffs yesterday. Playoffs are stressful. I can confirm they're very, very stressful. Leonie's had her jaws out of alignment, so that's not very simple. So we couldn't record the modcast. Ah, I see. Been twice this week, going today and tomorrow. Yes, Hutch. Back in. Lovely stuff. Managed to go pub and sneak in a trim. Delighted. I'm going to go and try and get a haircut today. I'm an idiot. I'll say that, chat, because I've been off work all week. If I was going to go for a haircut, I should have gone when it wasn't a weekend, shouldn't I? But I'm an idiot. I get like massive oh, I don't want to go for a haircut. Then I'm like, I need a haircut. I'm going to try and go today. It's desperately needed. We'll see. Pubs aren't open in Wales until the 26th. I see, Kokota. Are you counting down the days for that then? Fair enough. You can go charity shopping again. Nice. Not been to the pubs. I'm not a drinker except on away games. I'm not a drinker either, really. But I have been to the pub. So we took Lenny to the pub last night, actually, for 1 pint and 1/2 pint. Not Lenny. He didn't drink any, to be honest. But he's a good pub dog. That's what we need him to be. He was very chilled. It was good. In Denmark, AstraZeneca is banned. Yeah, in quite a few places, actually, isn't it? You booked in for the Barbies on Wednesday. Nice, Ryan. You've got yourself sorted. I don't think I need to book, but I'm going to just go and see what they say, to be honest. In fact, a stone lighter off my head. Yeah, that's where I'm going to... That's hopefully where I'm going to be later, Hutch. I hope so, anyway. I should ask you where you went, actually. I haven't had my haircut for 1.5 years. Nice. Nice. Au natural. Lenny had a pint like Wilson in. Yeah. Oh, Friday night dinner now just makes me sad. Does anyone else have that effect? Yeah. Grimmy's all right. Weather's been amazing. It's been out pretty much every day. Lovely stuff. It's nice, isn't it? I hear Lenny met Hutch. Lenny did meet Hutch yesterday. Yes. I ran into Hutch, chat. How funny is this that I ran into Hutch? I mean, we live pretty close together. We knew this anyway. But on my road was this strange figure calling my name. And I had my headphones in. So I was like, I think he's talking to me. I'm not 100% sure. And I don't know this person. So I'm very wary of the situation right now. To be fair, I get a lot of people chatting to me because they want to talk to Lenny and see Lenny. So I just thought it's probably just another one of those. And no, it was Hutch. And we had a lovely chat. It was nice. Anyway, did you like my poem before you went live? I loved it, Ollie. It was excellent. Loved it. We got a level 1 hype train. So GG's everybody. Choo choo. Who's Hutch? Hutch in the chat. Right. Is it Hutch Master in the chat? How many stories is his house? Yeah, Hutch can spill all he knows now. Mr. KFC. The best part about this story, by the way, and Hutch probably hates this. Is it bad walking down the street? It was Lenny I recognised first. No, that's very understandable, Hutch. The best thing about this story is that Hutch had a KFC in his hand. That is the best part about this whole story. Mr. KFC himself was actually holding a KFC. That's how I recognised him. Is it bad that I recognised the KFC first? EJ, welcome in, buddy. How are you? I hope you're good. And now the wonderful Helen. I know, Chi. That was a horrible bit of news as well. Helen McCrory yesterday. Really sad. Lenny's more famous. He definitely is. Yeah. This music seems boppy, man. Very boppy. Don't know what I'm doing. These karate chops. I need to cut those out of my dance resume. I don't know what I'm on about now. Harry Kane is a cheat code. He's good, isn't he? Yeah. He is good. Although, you're like happy he scores for FPL, and then you're like, everyone else has him. And everyone else has captained or triple captained him. And you're like, it's not as good, is it, really? When you've only managed to captain him for the once. Didn't expect to be able to catch a stream this morning, but I'm heading up for some turkey hunting. So very excited for both. Love that, Sam. Excellent. You've got a nice day lined up. Love that. Repertoire. Yeah, gee, I think that was that. Resume is definitely not the right word. And I knew that, but I didn't have another word lined up, did I? So I just went for that. And hope no one would notice. Of course, if you're here, Chi, you will notice that. That's a given. Harry is a fraud. I'm not sure Harry Kane is a fraud. Isn't he 7th in the top Premier League goal scorers now? That's not fraudulent behaviour. In FM, you mean? His finishing in FM is very good, actually, I believe. Don't forget, guys, all 3 p.m. kickoffs now start at 12:30. Is that actually true? Oh, yeah. Have they moved all of them? Of course. Yeah, it's the funeral today, of course. Cheese wouldn't sign Harry Kane in League One. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. All right, are we ready to jump in? Karate chops. I need to chop out. Nice pun, sir. Yep. There you go. You know it, Ollie. It's not League One Stockport finishing levels. Kane's ankles has gone again, though. Yeah, is he going to miss the second game now of their double game week? Is this a thing that's happening? I don't know if I'm happy or sad about that. He is my captain, but also people who've triple captained him. Is it good that they miss out on it? Because that means I do better. I don't know. M1 Derby today, bit nervous. Explain who those teams are, and I will talk about it, Jamie. I don't know my roads very well, actually. Kane might miss Euros. Yeah, didn't have crutches when he left. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Not flagged on fantasy, but don't know. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, a weird one. I don't know. We'll see how he goes, right? Because they're going to be really careful anyway, obviously, aren't they? Because it's Harry Kane, so we'll see. Shall we jump into a bit of Football Manager? Luton Watford. Okay. And you are team, I'm going to guess, Team Watford. Team Watford, as if we're like in America. I'm Team Eagles. Which one do you support? Norwich need 2 points in 5 games. Yeah, Norwich are there pretty much, aren't they? It's exciting. I'm gonna get done by Norwich today. Luton. Oh, I went for the wrong one. I went for the wrong one. Sorry, Jamie. 100 million for Bellingham. I know he's good, but he's 17. But that's the point, isn't it? That he's 17. That's where the value is. That he's gonna get even better. Anyway, Football Manager, I hear, is the game that we're gonna play in today's stream. The first, all forgiven. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you want to go and retweet that tweet there, that is the going live tweet. Click it, retweet it. Let people know that we're live on this Saturday morning. Live and kicking. That was a show, wasn't it? I'm very high up here. Shall I come down a bit? You did modding. You did. Why am I so high up? Oh, now this is very high. Oh, that's better. Now my head's in the actual frame. Beautiful. Bellingham was brilliant against City in both legs. In both legs, he was actually excellent, wasn't he? Yeah. First game of today's scene, by the way. Today's stream will be an England game. If you recall, we beat Germany in the first England game under our as manager. I don't know what I'm going to try and say there. We won 1-0 despite playing Benny Ashley Seal up front, which was quite fun, really. There he is, look. We also did manage to bring on... Well, we had Sunday Williams in goal. We did manage to bring on Christian Walton, although it's not registered on here. We also... We brought on Kofi as well, didn't we? We did, yeah. Whereas young Garvin. Garvin is not available at the start of today's stream, but he will be back later on, I am told. In a meeting. Apparently so, yeah. Do I just spam it every few minutes and hope I did it right? What scene? Yeah, I think that's it, right? Despite, because... I don't know what I'm talking... Despite, sorry, Sheepin, yeah. Not despite. Because we had Benny Ashley Seal up front, we beat the Germans 1-0. There you go. Is that better? Next time you tell me... I know. Tobe's asleep. Dan in a meeting. Ooh, can't get the mods. Where's Will? He's probably at work. Do we actually have just Leonie today? Leonie is holding down the fort on her own. She is the only mod in, imagine. If I could do shut up Will, I would. Why is that not working? That's annoying. Actually, I actually don't know why that's not working. Should I turn it off and on again? No, I'd have to. I wouldn't have any volume if I turned it off and it on again. I can manage. You can, of course you can. I mean, you managed for a long time on your own anyway, didn't you? I just wonder why that's not actually working. Sampler into the mic, and maybe just put it into the system. No, it's not working. I'd have to close it down, then open again, and then it would. Just sorry, Sheepin. Keep correcting me on it. It will definitely help. Morning, Sophie. Welcome in. Good luck, Leonie. Yeah, this is where people start, piping up. Nightbot, Stream Elements, and Streamlabs are all mods on here. That is true. We need to get rid of Streamlabs. We don't even use Streamlabs anymore. Why are they still here? Sorry, Streamlabs. I feel like that was a bit harsh, but it's true. They're a fraud. We use Stream Elements, so I don't know why Streamlabs is still here and modded. Should I unmod Streamlabs? I feel like we might lose some commands and things there. I don't know. I need to get them in order. I just haven't, have I? Haven't heard from Liam in a while. Well, let's hope he's all right. Liam wannabe mod, not even here. Exactly. He thinks he wants to be a mod, and he's not even here now. So how is he supposed to get that? Kofi has spoken of his pride. Sonny, Benny, and Chrissy all got their first appearances as well. This is depressing, mate. Madison Watkins, come on. This is going to be better. This is a song called Shake, Rumble, and Quake. This is much better.
Boom, the boom, beating like a drum. Don't you give it all away because you're gonna want some. How'd you lay it down with a rhythm so sweet?
Yeah, much better. Much better, though. We're doing another 12-hour. We're not doing another 12-hour. That's absolutely not happening. Is that a bit loud still? There we go. KFC's finest streamers had a trim. I actually haven't, Chris. Although, I need to have one later. I'll tell you what has happened here, Chris, is that my hair has got long enough that the sweep over to the sides looks almost neat and tidy. It's actually a result of it not being trimmed that we've got here. But today is the day, hopefully, to go and get one. Although, unless if you can get onto Tigers and see if his back isn't broken anymore, then it's a DayZ day. But you heard it here first. It's like watching the creepy uncle dance. Lovely, Ollie. Thank you. Thank you for that loveliness. I wish I could do a sweep over to the side, but I look like Bobby Charlton. Yeah. Sorry, Sean did what? Oh, Sean's hurt his back, Leone. He says anyway. Imagine this, right? We're all down to play DayZ, and then we get the message right before we're about to play that he can't play because he's hurt his back. The two things don't compute, do they? Doesn't make sense. Welcome in, Kick. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're good. Hope things are well on your end. Right, should we play this first England game? We are playing Serbia. Do we start Benny Ashley Seal again? Do we start Benny Ashley Seal again? He needs to get his first goal, doesn't he? Let's start Benny Ashley Seal again. Sean equals Gasparoni. He is, yeah. I'd love to hear him say Gasparoni, though, as well. Oh, good. Finally decided what grad job I'm going for. Nice. Good luck with the process. Good luck with applying and all that. I'm sure you'll smash it. No predictions for England games. That is also true, yes. Predictions will continue today, though. Leone will be on them. There will be predictions. So the Prediction League will be back in business for today's stream. Right. Same team. The team beat Germany. There might be one or two players that we could maybe swap out. I don't know what angle my glasses are currently going at, but it's fine. Already had the offers, luckily. Oh, nice kick. Even better. Then GG's. Congrats. You've already got them. That's beautiful. Bellingham's very low rated as a box-to-box according to the coaches here, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm just going to do the same team because I care very little about this. Probably shouldn't say that as the manager, but let's just select that as the team and go with that. Dan365 for a Benny or Kofi goal. If Leone wants to do one, yeah, but we've got no Dan365. He's away. He's in a meeting. It'll be here soon. Should we say that Dan has to make up for his missed predictions when he gets back, right? Or meeting, same idea. Yeah, yeah. You're on mobile, fine. Right, Dan has to make up for it with lots of predictions when he gets here. When he gets here as well, chat, I want you to spam Dan365 at him. Loads and loads of them until he does loads of predictions. Does that sound good? See, Cheesy, you've actually are on it. You're on it. Good job. We are on the wrong scene. Rashford's in. Rashford's hit the post. He was offside anyway, I think. Oh, by the way, chat, we do have a coffee on the go. We've got this mug. Drink your coffee, Clates. There you go. We've got this mug. A Saturday morning meter. I know. Don't know what type of life he's living. Living. They only beat me, unfortunately. I'm not good enough. I saw yours, though. So maybe that's the most important thing. Welcome in, Scoops. How you doing? Gavlar, welcome in, dude. I stepped down as interim scene. Thank you. Right. You did a great job. I saw yours. Is that handball? Oh, it was Rashford handballed it. What if he never comes back? We'll never have a prediction again. You never know when someone's last stream is. That is very morbid, Ollie. Very morbid. His might have been Wednesday. Well, no, come on. I don't know what type of life he's leaving. Dan dead equals confirmed. I did accidentally say that. Yeah, you're right. Right, is Benny Ashley still going to get on the end of this and score? No, because Jude Bellingham's passing to Serbian players. We've won it back. Benny's in here. Go on, Foden, play him. Don't go alone. No. Win a pen. Oh, I haven't put him on pen. Sancho, I haven't put him on pens, not pen. Rice, I need to make sure he's on pens, don't I? Let's do that now. Set piece takers, penalties. Marcus Rashford, no. Let's scroll all the way down. Actually, where is he? What is he on this list? Am I being an idiot? Right, he's there. I swear I couldn't see him there. Sunday Williams on the pen. Why is Petkov not playing? This is England. Aim corners at Benny. I don't think he'd win them anyway. How tall is Benny? 5'11"? 6 foot? What is it? I actually want to know now. He's actually 6'1". He's actually not short. I thought he was shorter than that. Yeah, the sheer basis that he's Bulgarian is why he's not playing for England right here. Not sure it's that. Jovic on the attack for Serbia, though. to Jovic to Sergey. Milinkovic-Savic goes close, but Sunday Williams had that covered. Did you ever read the story on the Alibaba own? It's so weird. I actually started to read that today, Kick, and then it was a bit long, so I didn't read the rest of it. But he kind of like disappeared, didn't he? Rashford, because he was like a billionaire, then disappeared. But I didn't actually read the whole story. What was the rest of the story? Luke Shaw is 6'1", by the way. Surprised? Is he actually? He doesn't look it. Some people don't look like it, do they? They really don't look like it. By the way, FC. I don't know what FC means. Right, go out there. Get me your money's worth. Oh, by the way, FC. I see what you're saying there. He looks 5'8". He does, doesn't he? Maybe that's because he's quite stocky. But yeah, you're right. He is one that doesn't look tall, but is. There's others. I'm sure there is. Chat, give me your best examples of people who are taller than they look. If you've got one of those to hand that is your go-to when people ask you that question, I'll be very impressed. I'm not sure why you'd have that lined up, but I feel like some people... I mean, Ollie had there, to be fair. Teacher, role model, TLDR. Yeah, exactly, Sheepin. TLDR is just, you know, it's too long. Peter Crouch. Dan James is 6'4", is it? Jovic is in it. Go on, Sunday. Sunday makes the save. Of course he does. No, you're all giving me people who look tall and are tall. That's not quite the question, was it? Shaqiri. Also, again, all you're giving me people who look short and are short. That is not you need names than height. Yeah, you can't just give me people like... That is not answering the question. Peter Crouch is not somebody that looks short but is actually tall. Sun Ming Ming, is he the tallest man in the world? Ever. Clayton equals 8'4". That is true, actually. Bringing on Kofi to get us a goal here. Anyone else? No, I care little for the rest of these mugs. Mason Mount could come on, though. He's very good on FM. The opposite way, but Gary Lineker is tiny. How tall is Gary Lineker? That is actually a good one. I would assume he's kind of like regular height. If he's very small, then that is interesting. My brother-in-law is 7'8". There is no way, Stu. That is insane. Pictures, photos. Get it in the Discord. That is very tall. If he 8 foot, nearly. 5'10" is normal height. How tall is Gary Lineker? Is it Sancho? Benny scored. I don't know how that was his goal. Benny scored for England. Yes. Come on, Benny. This was never his goal. How is this a Benny Ashley Seal goal? There's no way. This is hit him and gone in, which might be the only way. It's hit him and gone in. This is the only way that he scores for England. But he has scored. Look at him celebrating as if he scored it. Come on, Benny. Is that going to be the winner? Oh, God, don't concede now. Thomas Tuchel is 6'3". Yeah, I suppose he kind of looks tall. Klopp's very tall as well, isn't he? He's done a Nugent. It's actually hit him and gone in, though. I love that. It's even more perfect. Foden. He's looking for a second here, Benny. Run. Sancho, kick it in off Benny. I didn't want him to score that. I want Benny to have scored the winner. That's what I wanted. We need to send this screenshot to Curtie, by the way, if this is the winner, because Curtie has also got a love for Benny Ashley Seal. It's the one thing that me and Curtie agree on is Benny Ashley Seal hype. Oh, get off, Sergey Milinkovic-Savic. That is a red. Disgusting. I think he's been editing his wiki. 5'9". I swear I had a couple of inches on him. Oh, what? Is he actually 5'9"? Lineker. That's interesting. Look at this for a scene, though. This is excellent. I'm sending this. Can someone send this to Curtie? Can I do a screenshot, please? PC? Right, there it is. Excellent. I'll just send that to him. Benny Ashley Seal with the winner. SMS got 2 yellows in the same minute. That's actually quite impressive as well, isn't it? I kind of want to like... How did he even manage that? He's Benny Ashley Seal scores and then Milinkovic-Savic gets two yellow cards in the same minute. But they were both... It's not even like he talked himself into the book, was it? I know I'm on the wrong scene. Well, I'm not on the wrong scene. We're still in the match. They were 2 tackles, weren't they? That's incredible. That is incredible. Love that. Right. Onwards. What a start to the stream. Benny Ashley Seal scoring the winner for England. This is incredible news. Look at Benny Ashley Seal's actual international record now. 2 caps, 1 goal. He was on a yellow when he did that foul. Yeah. Because usually if you see 2 yellow cards in the same minute, you think, right, he's got a yellow, then he's argued and got a second yellow. That's usually, if it was real football, that's what would have happened. But no, 2 yellow card tackles, I think, which is quite impressive. I'm here for it. Isn't it 2 goals, 1 cup? What? 2 goals, 1 cup. No, 2 caps, 1 goal. It's close. Kerdolf, yeah. Benny is basically a 1 and 2 man now. He is, Jabez. What a hero. What a hero. Squash. We do have a squash on the go, yes. It's a big old pint of orange. There it is. So we'll try and get through that today in time. He must be delighted. How has he managed that? His reputation's up to 2 stars. I think actually that has taken a big jump. He's got a bigger reputation than Aziz. He's got like the best reputation in the squad now. I think because he scored for England. Like, actually better than, like, Petkov's got higher, and that's about it. Who's that? Vidmar's got a decent reputation. Vidmar is the next Bosjan Cesar. Who is this guy? He got 100 caps for Slovenia. He must be quite good. Are we still doing height examples? Yes. Brad Pitt is only 5'11". A lot of actors are shorter than they think. It's like Tom Cruise is famously very short, isn't he? I think the screen, the big screen does that for people, doesn't it? Add some inches. Here comes 1 and 2 man. If it's a striker though, superhero you want, then get him in. Get him in. Right, our next game is not for England. Our next match for Hereford is against Wolves in 3 days. They come back from England duty, then play in 3 days. That seems soon. Hi, Chris. We're doing people who look taller or look shorter than their real height, or look taller than their real height. This is, I mean, high quality content. For example, Luke Shaw is 6'1". You wouldn't think, would you? Ryan, welcome in, buddy. Plane crash and half the people are saved. I'd be happy. Right, Cheesy, excellent. Kaladzic. I don't even know who that is. Who's Kaladzic? The footballer. Is he tall? Is this why? Is this? I've never heard of him. He plays for Stuttgart, apparently. Is he very tall? Beat them and then send it to Mr. Adapazzi. Stuttgart striker, yeah. I've just Googled him. How tall is it? Is he in the game, actually? Kalad. I don't know how to spell it. Kalad. Oh, it's Kalaj. Did the music just stop there as I was searching? I think it did. There he is. He is 6'7". He's very Peter Crouch-esque. Dan Burns, 6'7". Yeah, he is. Managed to get Dover Athletic into the championship. Lovely. Bet Kabak's not as tall as you think. What's Kabak like? 6'1", I'd guess. Good guess. Good guess. So Cammy's exactly as tall as I would think. Zigic, it was tall. Yeah, he was. Tell you who's tall. Sunday Williams. Sunday Williams. We're doing people who look shorter than they think. In unrelated news, this time with Alan Partridge is back soon. People who look shorter than you think. That's just gone into my dictaphone there as an idea for a show. Is this YouTube content? I'm sure we could make it. Right, again, chat's just naming people who are tall. That wasn't... I didn't say name me people who are tall, did I? I said name me people who are taller than you think they are. When I say this, chat goes straight to, right, I'm going to name the tallest person I know. Yao Ming. Looks short, doesn't he? No, I think he looks tall. Right, new contract. Absolutely not, Leon. That's not happening. Lenny's taller than I thought he was. You have to ask Hutch. Is Lenny taller than you thought he was? Can I just... I have to actually... I'm going to decline it. You are annoying, Leon, to be honest. Just name the tallest people you know. This is James Alcott Derby Games rant level. It is actually, yeah. A similar genre of ranting. Kobe, when I saw him play, he didn't look that big compared to other NBA players. How tall was Kobe? 6'5"? I actually don't know. But no, that's probably because he wasn't as tall as... What, you think he was taller than you think? That's very tall, 198 centimetres. But he was a basketball player, which comes with the territory a bit, doesn't it, to be quite tall. 6'6". There you go then. I was close. Luke Shaw is the best example yet of this. 6'1" Luke Shaw, he doesn't look like that. He looks stumpy. Andre the Giant, he was shorter than he looked as well. Was he? Was he? You can do score predictions, chat. Yes, we are playing Wolverhampton Wanderers away from home. They are 14th. We are currently 10th. We have played 4 games. We have won our first game, then drawn 3 in a row. We're unbeaten. However, we're a Premier League team now. It's not going to be easy. We've got Wolves today. If you want to do some predictions, you can enter the prediction league, and there it is. Dr. Disrespect is 6'8". He is, yeah, he is tall. Leeds have beaten City. Are City in the mud a bit? Not that in the mud. They're second in the league, but Leeds are pretty good. 3rd in the league. Their hot prospect is called Luke Rumble. Doesn't look actually amazing, but there he is. 4-2 Wolves. 8-2 says Manny is the best coach. Doesn't do centimetres, basically. What do you mean? It's the same, isn't it? What? 1.98 meters is the same as 198 centimeters. Does it matter? Picky. I'm going to take Gasperini back in for Medina, I think. I will put Medina on the bench, though. This is boppy. Anybody else needs to be on the bench? I mean, Benny Ashley Seal, maybe he should be after his... Oh, we signed that guy, didn't we? I forgot we signed him. We've got 3 goalkeepers in the squad now. That's nice, isn't it? Leeds. Leeds beating City. It's like real life. I wonder if they scored late after and had 2 shots on target. Maybe. Do I need to change anything else? I don't think so. I think this is our team. Petkov and Gasperini need to step up. Medina's not done much in his... How many games? Has he played 1 game? 4 games, no goals, though. 2 of them off the bench. He's had 2 starts, though, and not scored yet. Bit worrying for a player I spent 5 million on. I'm sure it's fine. That's the team. Let's go. First Hereford game of the stream. I've done a scene all on my own. 3 keepers, yet none on the bench. We don't need keepers on the bench. If you put keepers on the bench, you're weird. Weird, mate. Watch the keeper get injured now. We're not white kit. We're on a white kit or a pink kit? It's white at the bottom, but I think we're in pink. Is that a thing? I swear we just lined up in our pink kit, but unless that is pink and I'm colourblind. Wolves Hereford, I'm conflicted. Yeah, Pav. We are in pink. That's very white at the bottom, though. Alcacer throw-in from the right-hand side. Throws it to... The one Wolves player stood on his own. Morelos is playing for Wolves. This is... I mean, get back. Good. I mean, Alamele got back quite nicely there, actually, to be fair. Ironically, the keeper on the bench is not a keeper. What keeper on the bench? I don't know what you mean. Been ear using, but up the arf. Up the arf indeed. I think he's offside. He was. Very unselfish from Unbuemo there. Benny Ashley Seal, unbelievably has scored an England goal. We've got a set piece here. Jimenez. Straight to Maximenko. This is why we need a proper set piece taker, isn't it? That's a decent chance if we had a set piece taker. I think he's got like 11 free kicks, which is a bit meh in the Prem. Wolves on the attack now. We've got it back, though. Alcacer and Mbayo. Nice ball into Jimenez. Jimenez has got a lovely pass on him. He goes wide to Alcacer. Alcacer to the byline. Gets his cross in. Who's there but Petkov scoring his 2nd of the season. That, my friends, is a lovely goal. I wish I had a sound. We need to get a sound for Hereford. What is it going to be? I mean, I don't have any sounds because none of them are working. But if I did, I'd press it right now. Petkov is a fraud. No, he's not. He's Premkov. It's a lovely finish. He's not got much of an angle there. He just helps it on his way. That Hereford song, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's quite long, isn't it, when we scored? He scored from a corner. Taylor, yeah, he's, or Thilo. I don't know how you say his name. He is a god, though. Don't get me wrong. He is a god. Asgard. Right, we lead against Wolves here. We could clip it. Yeah, we could. Pumpster, welcome in, dude. How are you? Tello. Is that how you say it? Over the top. Petkov's in. Oh, my word. He's so good. We're 2-0 up away from home at Wolves in a bit of a local derby. In fact, a very local derby because we live in the Hawthorns now. We don't live there, but our home ground is the Hawthorn. This is very local. This is beautiful. Ball over the top from Mbayo. Gets there before the keeper and just kind of like flicks it. We're taking over the Black Country. Petkov scores 2-0. He's got 2. We're absolutely running riot in Wolverhampton. That was a beauty, wasn't it? He's turned the heat Petkon. He has. Doesn't score on Wednesdays, does he? He doesn't need to. He saves it all for the Saturday. Fantasy FM myth is Petkov. That should be a Sunday Williams ball. He doesn't even pick it up. He just, controls it and passes it out. Petkov's in for a hat-trick. A first-half hat-trick against Wolves. Not quite. Maximenko makes the save. How's Shaz? She's all right, I think. Was texting her yesterday. I think she's good. We're away, but still. I missed the prison. Yeah, I know. It's going to be sad. I wonder if the new ground, once they eventually build it, would incorporate a prison. I mean, Wolves have their own type of massive building here that looks a bit like a prison. So maybe the new ground will have one. I hope so. Oh, Morelos is in here looking to make it 2-1 before half-time. Put it wide. Sunday put him off, didn't he? The big dog. Ben's brought draft walls back. He has. He actually asked in his stream the other day. He asked if I wanted to do one. I said yes. So, might be soon. Sunday had it covered. He did. What a half that is. They've not hit the target. We've been pretty good. Their XG is actually higher despite not hitting the target yet. Goes to show they've been very wasteful. I'm going to say don't let your performance levels drop. Petkov seems demotivated by that, which is fairly understandable, actually. He's been, how do I do this? Let's pump our fists and say, oh, God, don't say that. Let's say, I'm very happy with you. Still demotivated. Right, that's not gone great, is it? Collects on draft walls soon. Hopefully so, yes. I would soon, but can't see it. No, you can't. Right. We need to sort it out. I've got some ideas about things that I want to do as well, actually, in terms of content that I think it might be the time. It might be the time. Mods know what I'm talking about. Gasparoni on the rebound. His 3rd of the season. We're running riot in Wolverhampton. Right home about it. Look at all the fans. They've all turned up in their away kits. That's very organised. Just to wear all their pink away kits. They're like, right, we have to wear the kit. Exactly, Leonie, yeah. Petkov to the byline. Gasparoni gets a bit lucky with the rebound, but right-footed. Scores his 3rd of the season. We're romping in Wolverhampton. Romping. I've gone for there. European tour. I mean, tell your kids now, because we're in the European places. There's still half an hour to go here. Are Wolves the farmers? There is a good reference to that kind of joke in today's Schalke video. Look at this for a segue. Today's Schalke video is out at 1 p.m. today after today's stream. Gasparoni for his 2nd. Good save. That video has been edited by myself. What do we think, by the way, chat? Do we enjoy Isles editing on Wednesday's Schalke video? If you've watched it, feedback would be nice here. Did you enjoy it? I think it was really good. I've done my best to try and match it because I edited today's video. I think it's good. Alamelo's pushed a guy over. But yeah, let me know. 1 o'clock. It will be a premiere. I've not made it a premiere just yet because it does ping the Discord. But yes, I've not been waiting for this since the beginning of the game. So I know, Leonie, I know. It was very nice. It was good, wasn't it? Rating the YouTube, we like that. Yes. I love the standard FM Villa badge. I know, Chi. I actually updated it as well and it just didn't do it. Penalty awarded. We've conceded a pen. Alamelli pushed over a guy. Which is fine. Sunday's going to save it because he's got big, long arms. Told you. See? See you in 11 minutes and 41 seconds. That's very precise, James. Unless you're going to go and watch the last... You're going to go and watch the last Schalke there. I like it. I see what you've done there. It's like you've honoured the fact that you're in West Brom with slighted Villa. It is almost like that, G, isn't it? Yeah. I need to make subs. We've got a throw now, though. Mbayo, Rodriguez, Alcacer. This looks goal time. This looks like goal time for Wolves. They've got João Cancelo. How very Wolves. To take an ageing João Cancelo. That's a transfer I can see happening in real life. Straight at the keeper. Sunday doesn't bother with those. You still crap at Schalke. Yeah. Although last episode there was signs of a recovery. Then we did also lose to Bochum. But, you know, today you'll have to find out if we're still rubbish. Let's do Medina on and Ozan. Aziz. I don't know why I'm calling him Ozan. He's definitely Aziz, isn't he? Let's do that. In fact, no, let's do that. The best team in the Midlands is Hereford. It actually is. Look at the tape. I mean, Villa are above us, which kind of ruins it, doesn't it? Cancelo turned us down and went to Inter. Did he actually? Did you try and get him then? Fair enough. He's done all right out of his career, hasn't he, actually? He probably would have got a move to City anyway, to be honest, if he went to Wolves. Medina, Petkov. Oh, he's baby-legged it. That could have been the hat-trick. We nearly had him 4 years and had a bid accepted. Oh, interesting. The Midlands is salmon. That's what the fans will be singing tonight. Aziz through to Petkov. Here he goes for his hat-trick. There's the hat-trick. Aziz is on with an assist. Petkov hat-trick. We're 4-0 up against Wolves. Hello, Henry. How's the new PC? Welcome in, buddy. Come on. We are good. We are good. Petkov. Good Lord. He scored a hat-trick. England's #1 striker. Premkov. That's what it should be. Well, it is. We're doing all right here, aren't we? We either turn up massively. Our other game that we won was 3-0. Then we've drawn 3 games. But we turned up again here and we're smashing it. Be nice not to concede. Here's Sarr. Is that Ismaila Sarr? That's a bit lungy from Vidmar, but we've got away with it. It turned to be a really good tackle, but it looked a bit lungy, didn't it? Clay's a football genius. Thank you. Sarr's in. That's a good goal. It is Ismaila Sarr. Didn't want to find out that way, but okay. Well, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good. We're going to win a game. I've said that very early, considering we've just conceded, but it looks like we're going to win a game here. Let's give Sierra a little run out on the left-hand side for Araujo, who didn't do much in today's game. I'm not decided. Sierra or Araujo? Which one do you reckon for that left-hand side? Maybe we'll compare them after the game. Who would you be starting? That was really good, though. Hey, morning, Tims. How you doing, buddy? And Vinska, how are you? Up the Hereford. Yes. Predictions mudded beside the 8-2. Yeah, I didn't think anyone was going to get that. We've won 4-1 away from home. Send the assistant. We're leaving Wolverhampton. 3 points in the bag. Love getting goal of the month when you lose. Yeah, they do. That is a thing that happens. Top of the pops for Hereford. Look at that. We are top of the pops. Oh, I didn't actually paste that Benny Ash. Oh no, window sound. Oh god, I've lost the Benny screenshot. I'll have to go and get it again after. Sounded a bit crabby this morning. Yes. Yes, things are looking very crabby in Hereford right now. Hat trick for Petkov. I've clicked on goal because that's what he does. Goals. 4 in 4 for the lads. Get Petkov boys on. Very good, Chi. This is why you're here. I'm clicking on all the wrong things. Maintain unbeaten record. We're 5 games in. We've not lost. Did anyone see this start come in the league? England. Oh, wow. Your fella. Forgot his name. Rojas from... Yeah. He's... that's his name, isn't it? Greater than your fella. You think Rojas is better than Sierra? Is that what you mean? 6 in the Prem, I know. England are the best team in the world, apparently. And we're the manager of them. Scenes. My question, chap. Let's have your thoughts on this. Araujo, who is our player, which maybe makes me think him as the starter. Araujo or Sierra? Who would you be starting as the starting left midfielder? Sierra's on loan. Araujo is owned by us. However, who would you be starting? If you look at them there, it's very interesting that he's just ahead in lots of things, Sierra. Defending, mentals, aerials. Not as good in terms of technicals and vision. Slightly better physicals, same speed. One is slightly younger. 19 and 20. I think the big point here is that Araujo is owned by us, right? Should we do a poll? I might have to do the poll myself because Leonie's on mobile. Poll. Starting left mid. Who do you reckon? Araujo or Sierra? Who would you be going for? You've got 3 minutes to vote. There you go. I'd say Horoho. Attack. You want to see them on attack? I guess so. Let's have a look on this like this. You can continue to make your mind up. I don't know why on attack. These are the roles that they'd be played in. Poor Sierra. Is Sierra getting mauled in the votes? Oh my lord. Sierra's getting mauled. Someone's voted for him. There we go. Can you show their attributes comparison? There you go. Yes. This is very one-sided. I think if I can get some reasoning from people, is this because we owned them? Is this because we own Arojo? Sierra getting mauled by the Tigers. He is 14-2. I'd assume this is because he's our player. We're also spending way more on wages on him. But it is fair. Like, Sierra is good look. Better dribbling. Heading. Less important. Marking's better. So defensively. He does play as a left mid, doesn't it? It's because Sierra can't finish. You're obsessed with the finishing attribute. Neither of them have it. They're both good, though. I prefer Arojo's technique. Yeah? He's got really good technique. 17. I get that. 15 crossing, 15 passing, 16 technique. Arojo isn't significant worse than the things he's worse at. Yeah, okay. Who played against Wolves? Arojo played against Wolves. Didn't do much, though. I think he got like a... I took him off, didn't I? I think he had like a 6.5 or something. Whoever scores the last goal starts the next game. Is that what people would say? Would you say you do like a bit of rotation between the two, which is kind of where we're at the moment, isn't it? Look at this, though. 6 in the Prem. 9 points down, 31 to go. Beautiful. We do have a coffee, by the way, Leonie. You did ask. I'm drinking it. Higher ceiling with a 19 determination. And he's our player. We're about to sign Caddy. Junior Caddy. Which sounds like he's training to be a golf caddy, doesn't it? A bit, but welcome. Is Pepkov top goal scorer in the Prem? Yes, he is. Joint top goal scorer. I think Gasparoni must be there or thereabouts as well. Gasparoni is joint 4th and Petkov's joint 1st. That's cool, isn't it? Above the likes of Dybala and Salah. Sierra had the 19... Oh, is it Sierra had the 19 determination, was it? Nice. Nice. Nice mug. Where can you get it from? Love that. Exclamation mark mug. That will take you to the store, as well as the mug that it's actually advertising. Love that. Good from you, Henry. By the way, chat, the kit is still available. You've got about 13 odd days to get your hands on a Clates Blackout kit if you want to. Any proceeds that I make goes to Calm, the charity that we're raising money for over this sort of month. Our 12-hour stream was for. And it's still available. If you want to get a link to that, the link is in the chat. Or do exclamation mark kit. Ad. Hashtag ad. Right there. Do you like that? Get Mbappe. I'll try, yeah. Well, we will try. Do you believe that we can get him? 07867858404. Do you think he would come? We are 6 in the Prem. That is probably what Mbappe is looking for. What is actually our reputation as a club? Is it still like local? It's got to be national now, right? It's national. Oh, that Stephen Young that I signed is now our hot prospect. That's pretty cool, isn't it? We are national then. Just sign Mbappe and Haaland for free. That's a good idea, Dunlop. Any idea when the kits arrive? Sometime in May, Ollie, I do believe. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's after all of the pre-orders are done. I think the way, because it's a smallish company, isn't it, that they get all of the orders in. So after the 2nd of May, they go into production then. And then I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks after that. So it's a while. However, it's kind of the way that it has to be. They are very tailor-made, aren't they? But I think that's right. If you see FM Works, you'll have to ask him. He'll tell you. But I think after May the 2nd, the total number of orders will be done. So then they make that many. Because otherwise they'd be making too many or too little, and it would be a nightmare. Printing and that. So I'd imagine like 20th-ish of May. You're saying I paid for internet pics? At the moment, yeah. No, you will get a kit out of it. That is fine. I have seen the spreadsheets of people who have ordered. Hello, James. How are you? You've been here before, but hello again. I am returned. How was that 11 minutes? Did you actually go and watch Schalke, or were you doing other things for 11 minutes and 49 seconds? If you watched Schalke, how was it? Did you enjoy the editing? I hope you did. You watched Schalke, nice. We were kind of mudded, but also we were kind of okay, weren't we? My PC is doing weird little like micro freezes. I don't know why. I'm very worried about it. You just bought NFTs. No, Joe. I liked when you bought all the live comp. I did, yes. Do that, yes. This is your new account. You are Theon. Welcome, Viob. I'll go with that. Did you change your account name because people were saying your name wrong? If so, I'm sorry that had to happen. Nice, Ryan. Yeah, lovely stuff. I did. That's kind of also the idea of having it out for the whole month, is that if you need to wait to get paid, which is a lot of people, I'd assume, you can do. And then it goes past the end of the month, so everybody should have had a, their paycheck in that time. So all good. There is no rush. As long as you order before the 2nd of May, you will get yourself a shirt. Same with the mugs as well. The mugs will be available until the 22nd. Nope, that's a lie. Until the 2nd of May. I know something that happens in Schalke. You do. When I make it a premiere, by the way, the thumbnail will give some of these things away. So the thumbnail, I think, is quite good for today's Schalke episode. So I haven't made it a premiere yet, so you won't be able to see it yet. But as soon as I do, you can see the thumbnail, can't you? So I'll do it. Can someone remind me at 12 at midday? Can you remind me to make the Schalke episode a premiere? Thank you. Oh, you logged out of Twitch and forgot your password. Oh, that is a nightmare. I really should be... Yeah, passwords are annoying, aren't they? Is Megson dead? No, Megson has not died. He's still live and kicking. He's good. Thank you, Leonie. I guess there'll be a lot of Schalke saves in FM22. Yeah, Fuzzy. There will be, I think. They're going to be like the classic... Brendan Rodgers is Villa manager. The classic, like, Hamburg team that I always reference as, like... That's the good save to go and do. Stuttgart and Hamburg are the two Bundesliga 2 teams this year. It'll be Schalke next year, won't it? Yeah, you're right. I quite like that as well, when you can kind of predict who people's saves are going to be. If Hertha go down, then... Oh, that would be a great one. Oh, that would be a great one. But yeah, I think the Schalke series has been a good thing this year. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying making it. I wrote passwords on my notes. Not really safe. I can't go anywhere without it, so it works. Yeah, I guess so. I'm always kind of like that. I'm like, I need a better way to make sure that I don't forget them. I wish they were more varied and things, but I suppose they are actually now. These things make you change them often enough. I've got like 6 or 7 that I go between, so... Okay, I don't care about that. That's fine. Hello, Ben. Welcome in. How are you? I enjoy it more if you want a game as Schalke. Yeah, fair enough, Cheesy. Fair enough. It is just the top, Ryan. Just the top. Just the shirt. For the kit, you get this shirt here. There's a little... Twitch soundtrack does freeze a little bit, doesn't it? Very interesting. You're all good? Good to hear it, Ben. I'm happy. Right, predictions in. We are picking a team to play 3rd in the league. We're on another tour of the Midlands as we play Aston Villa today. They are 3rd. So they've had a very good start to the season, but then so have we. We are 6th. Same team. I believe we should probably just do the same team, shouldn't we? You can't be a... Well, you can. If you get yourself your own little black shorts and socks, you can be a full kit planker. I really dislike Schalke, but I hate seeing them... Hate them to see them go down. Yeah. I kind of feel like that about some teams as well. When it's like a big team, you're like, oh, I kind of don't want them to go down. But at the same time, I don't particularly like them. Hey, Ryan. I'm glad you like it, dude. I think the design's really cool, isn't it? Right. Get out there. I'm going to pump fist because I didn't particularly love that. They've not particularly loved the fist pumping either. But, you know, they'll get to like it. Win, but also don't. Right. Predictions need to be done. We are underway in the game. Villa and their little badge, which isn't real, are on the attack first. That looks... Alamele flying in, but he's got away with it. Jimenez nicks it. We're away. Petkov wins this. And Gasparoni's onto it. For 1-0, Gasparoni is in. Gasparoni dinks it. We are 1-0 up. That is absolutely Chef's kiss. Why did the music freeze as I did chef's kiss? Yeah, especially in Black Rye, yeah. So Petkov wins this header. Flicks on Gasparoni. Look at the composure here. A little dink over the keeper. This defender probably... Demi Lovato could probably have done a bit more to get there, but didn't, which we're quite happy about. This music's a bit heavy, mate. Can we chill? Can we chill? Thank you. It's like if Everton got relegated for a Liverpool fan. I want that rivalry. Yes, exactly. Jimenez or Peter Kay. It was very avid, wasn't it? It was that. It was a lovely ball, though. I mean, it worked. It worked perfectly. It was a wallop. Esgaio crosses Jimenez to Alamele. Alamele, look at us springing on the opposition here. Gasparoni looking for a second. Demi Lovato trying to close him down. Gasparoni hits the shot and Rafa Benitez makes the save. Disclaimer, these are not the correct names, if you haven't noticed. I was making them up. Short corner from us, which is not going to be a highlight. In my Dortmund save, Ukraine won the 2022 World Cup with Russia second. Third Morocco, fourth USA. That is wild. I love it, though. Imagine if Arsenal got relegated, though. It would be hilarious. Yeah. It would be a bit sad, actually. But, yeah, mate, that maybe is... Oh, and Bayo scored. The keeper's come out and missed it. He's offside? I think he's offside. The Rafa Benitez is... I don't know. He's backing away slowly out of his own box. Look at our lads. It's been disallowed. Rafa's got slimmer. He has. This is terrible goalkeeping, but Mbayo is just stood offside. Is that... Is he? How was Mbayo offside there? Maybe he was. He kind of came from the middle. Not sure. Ukraine-Russia final. Imagine that was a quiet affair. Yeah, quiet night at the library. Not. Russia-Ukraine final is actually amazing. That's the type. Send me a screenshot of that, because I will tweet it and it will go viral. Ben, can you send me a screenshot of that final? What are you doing, Sunday? I mean, this guy's a god. Look at him. He does what he wants to Sunday Williams. Look at this pass. He's like, right, I could just roll this out to Alcacer here. I could just roll it to him. Instead, he does this. He's on another level, Sunday Williams. On another level. If we score from this now... Yeah, we need as many points as possible now. Christmas is going to be a nightmare. You're quite right. That Christmas run and that end of the season run is so tough. We need to pick up as many points as we can. Sunday Williams showboat. Watch him save this now against his namesake Williams. Or Guerin. He's not saving that. It was on the line. He's offside. Give it, linesman. VAR got themselves involved. There's a goal review. Hey, welcome in, Dan. Goal disallowed. Good stuff. Very stressful morning. I hope the stress alleviates soon. Sunday fun day, Williams. Yes, Joe, love that. Was he offside? I guess he was, but Alcacer looked very deep as well. Interesting. Hello, Dan. There we go, chat. You know what to do. He's not properly in, but you can still do it. Get those Dan 365s in the chat. Beautiful. Ball Demi Lovato clears. In short, Brexit is annoying. I can imagine, yeah. Yeah, I see why it's stressful now, and I also see what type of meeting you had. Understandable. That's not good from us. Sandro Tonali towards Hudson-Odoi. Sunday Williams saves. He does what he wants, Sunday, doesn't he? He does what he wants. You missed the greatest England game ever. You kind of did, yeah. We'll go back to it afterwards. I'll show you. They've got quite a good team here, Villa. Like, Talisca plays for them. Kuna is playing left back for them. Their team's very good. I don't like how many highlights they're having. Sunday's just saving them all, though. I'm going to praise the lads. Here's that final 0-0 game, and it's won on penalties. Right, let me get... It's not the best screenshot, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Arojo down the left-hand side. Gasparini. Oh, my word. Gasparini's hit the post. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance. Benny only scored screamers for assuming it was the same for England. That's what he'll tell his kids. He'll tell his kids it was from 30 yards. I mean, both his players have got to be about 36. Yeah, Chi, you're actually very correct. What a weird little notable events tab here. Just loads of yellows for us and then disallowed goals. We lead at half-time. We've been quite good, but all of the highlights have kind of been going for them. So I'm going to tell them to guard against complacency, which they didn't love. Yeah, Pav. Benny Ashley Seal scored the winning goal for England against Serbia in a Nations League game as well. We won 1-0 and Benny Ashley Seal scored the goal. Thank you for being my drive and entertainment. Off to find some turkeys. Much love. Enjoy, Sam. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Thank you for the sub earlier on. Petkov for 2. Is he onside? There's another VAR call, I think. This is like third VAR offside in the game. Just retire now. I know, we've hit the pinnacle, haven't we? Very David Nugent-esque. He'll claim it was a screamer, but in reality, the ball hit him and went in. Sancho had a shot in the 6-yard box. It hit Benny Ashley Seal and somehow it was his goal. We're not sure how much he knew about it exactly. Oh, this is a chance for Anderson Talisca. Yeah, I thought that was a chance. Is his name Anderson? I swear it was Anderson Talisca, unless it's a different one. Scrap VAR. That's annoying. Rename the Puskas Award. Yeah, the Benny. I thought that was a chance. And, I mean, Williams gets a hand to it, but can't keep it out. Sunday fun day. It's 1-1. Encourage. Would we take a 1-1? Probably. Alamelli's not having a great game. I'm going to get him off. He's at a 6.1. Bezic is coming on. Yeah, Vinska, that was a good free kick, wasn't it? Right, we've got a highlight, which they're looking to kind of like press us here. There it is, the press. We've got an invisible player. Hudson-Odoi, good tackle. Who is that? Bezic is invisible. We've brought him on. He's only ahead. He's getting sent off. Demi Lovato's off here. Bezic is, look at him. He's loving it. He's got a shadow somehow. Right, he's off. Lovely. Right, now we go for it. Now we move. Bezic is still just a floating bit of hair. It's fine. Oh, God, we got another one. And Bio's only a bit of... is only arms and legs now. Oh, God, all of our players are turning into ghosts. Look at this one. Put some clothes on. Guarine. Dinks the kick. No! They're dropping all over the shop. Now we're 2-1 down. Look at this guy. How's he allowed? Petkov, put a kit on. And then Bio. What, like, this is a nightmare. It's 10v10. It's not. It's like 10 versus 7. Bezic is just hair. Now we're losing. I can't even berate them. Right, we need another change. Jimenez is coming off. We're going to get Aziz on. Vidmar's not having a... I'm going to get a sin check on for him as well. I've made 3 subs. We could... oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. We maybe should have changed shape. Oh, God, we're having a shocker. You're playing with 8 players. No, we're playing with about 7.6 players. If you added up all the fractions of players that are also playing. Alcacer is also stinking the place up. They all are. There's too many to take them all off as well. You don't feel so good. Yeah, no. Understandable. You are just a bit of hair. Guerine's in. It's not fair, FM. Good save, Sunday. We've got 7.6 players on the pitch. What formation are they playing? Because they have made our players not play well. There's 3 missing, so 7.6. Good logic. Yeah, see? Maths. He's been played onside there. Douglas Luiz was played onside by a bit of hair. A tiny haircut has played them all onside. Free kick, which is going to be taken by Yoon. Go on. Oh, it's tipped over by Rafa Benitez. Right, 15 to go to try and preserve our unbeaten status here. The short corner results in no highlight, which is a shame. Berate them. 10 minutes to try and get an equaliser against 10 men. Right, it's a highlight. This is what we need. I don't really have the subs or changes to change formation here. I kind of want to go to the 5-2-3, but I don't think I can because I won't have enough centre-backs. No. I don't think I will. We need to break on them here. McGinn, Talisca, Douglas Luiz. Good football from them. Bezic's hair has played him onside again. Talisca's... Right, we're going to lose the game. This has gone badly. This has gone badly. They quite literally have fewer players on the pitch. Well, no, because we've at left back we've got a haircut. Right mid we've got arms and legs, and up front we've just got arms and legs. So technically, we've got less players on the pitch. Look at Pesic's just bit of hair there. They are actually quite good, yeah. They are a good team. That takes them to second. It's fine. We had to lose our unbeaten at some point. Even with 10 men, they've beaten us there. Memi Lovato sent off on 64. Again, 2 really quick-fire yellow cards against us. We didn't have a good game there. That was one to forget. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Close to throwing a bottle, but it's fine. I'm more upset that we didn't have full-bodied players. Ill discipline. Right, we've also been fined 25k. Good. Failure to control them. One was a haircut. We're not bodies. Well, no, they are just bodies. Yeah, you're right. I kept them locked in the dressing room, apparently. Yeah, well, they're just limbs. That was not limbs, but it was limbs, if you know what I mean. Right, we play Arsenal next as well. How are Arsenal doing? They're 11th. Very real life Arsenal then. Gasperoni, though. Joint top goal scorer in the league there. Find some of the bad performers to save money. Yeah, we could do that. There's enough of them. I don't think I can, though. It's not in my... My code of conduct was very, very lax, wasn't it? Do you remember? They hated it. Jay Stacani, you're proud of Hereford's form. That's a weird time to say that, Jace. I won't lie to you. Why have you said that after we've lost? You may have locked him in the dressing room, but when you were transparent, you just walked through the walls. They all left anyway, yeah. They did. All right then, Jadon Sancho. Thank you for letting me know how he's doing. That's none of my business. Saving money is not an issue. No, to be fair, it's not. What is our money now? We are 1.9 million in the black, which is nice. The financial graph is looking a lot better. Look at this, very up and down. You can always discipline bad performances. Yeah, you can. I know you actually can, but yeah. I don't really think we need to save money, to be honest. It's fine. All right. United have lost there. Liverpool now top of the league. It's not really our business, but we are 7th. 9 points. This is good, by the way. We have got 2 teams at the start of the season that have not won any games in their first 6. That means that every point that we pick up, we are moving further away from these 2 and further away from relegation. You know, there's hopefully if these 2 are in the mud like this, they've lost all 6 of their games, by the way. They've not picked up any points. If they're rubbish, we're going to be like fighting against this one spot here, which hopefully it's none of our business anyway. But yeah, that means Lenny will be in soon. Yeah, we have got a black hoodie on. You're right. All right then. Kat is still here though, so I think she was sat outside with him this morning. He loves the sun, does Lenny? Is the Ball Palace's manager again? Maybe. I don't know who their manager actually is. It's Danny Cowley. Who's Burnley's manager? Petit. Who's Southampton's manager? Michael O'Neill. There we go. Update on the relegation managers there. You're telling me about some of these Brazilian youngsters. Any of them any good? Some of them look quite good. Might have to look into that. They probably won't get work permits though. How many points will it take to secure survival? Usually it's 40, Cam. But if they do rubbish, it'll be even less, actually. You rate Danny Cowley, sad to see him doing bad. Yeah. In Football Manager, though, it's okay. 40 is usually the magic number. However, if 2 teams below you are doing worse, then that might mean it's a lower number. It might end up meaning it's a higher number because the other teams around them might get more. If they beat Burnley and Palace. We probably set Palace on their bad path, by the way. We beat them first game of the season 3-0, and since then, they've lost every game. They did just go through in the Carabao Cup, though, against Newcastle. So, they've got that to look forward to. They have played Liverpool and Chelsea as well, and United and Spurs. They've basically got our run. They've not had an easy start to the season, actually. They've got Ali Akman. Ali Akman's quite good on FM, isn't he? Always wondered, how would you get your flags in game looking like they do? What do you mean? My flags in the game? I don't know. Like these? I'm just on the default skin, so just like that. I haven't done anything, I don't think, Henry. That's a horrible start by you, yeah. I don't think I've done anything to make my flags look like this. It's like our run that we have in December. I mean, it's coming up very soon, actually. I mean, look, we've got a decent, pretty tough run now. We've got Arsenal, then City away, West Ham away, who are 4th, Everton at home, which is okay. The run after that's okay. Leeds are okay. But then we go into December, look, and we do this. That's our winter fixtures, our Christmas fixtures. Leicester, Tottenham, Chelsea, United, Liverpool. If we pick up 6 points from that, we'll be delighted, won't we? And then we also end the season with those same fixtures. You can't quite see them there, but the end of the season is very, very rough for us as well. Merry Christmas, Hereford, yeah. Experiment with the 5. Yeah, maybe. That might be a good idea. Just because we're not expecting much anyway, right? Who's November? Yeah. This November here where we play, even starting at the end of October, we have to pick up points in these games. There's actually 3 home games there as well. Everton, Brighton, Burnley. We have to pick up points there. Leeds, Sheffield United, West Ham. We need to pick up points here. Otherwise, like, that's the type of run that can cause a slide. I actually think we're going to be fine, but that is the type of run that can, like, you lose like 4 out of 5 there. This section of the league here starts to become very, very tough then, doesn't it? I think we'll be fine, but we have to kind of be prepared for it, don't we? Hello, 4D. Welcome in, buddy. All right, should we fully in now? Lovely. I never want to look at an immigration letter again. Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan. Win some games. I will try. Do you want to say this, by the way? I need to do another screenshot of it anyway. So, England, look. Can I see the England games? England beat Serbia, courtesy of a Benny Ashley Seal winning goal. Should I try and play the goal? I've tried to do a screenshot and now it's taken ages. There we go. I need to do this screenshot again. Let's do that. Win some games. We're gonna try. Right, let's also save that for reasons. Thank you for the follow. I can't see who it was just yet. Thank you for the follow. Jammy, welcome in. And Muggy. So serious. Ooh, gold. Gold badge for Muggy, everybody. Can we get some emotes in the chat? Thank you very much for the 6. I appreciate you. Thank you, dudes. Oh, that actually takes... We're 3 away from 250 subs on the channel. That is wild. Wild. They said the Benny pick was nepotism, and they would be lying. Because he is excellent. Oh, you wanted to watch the goal? Let's watch the goal. This might break the PC, but let's try. Thank you, gang. Thank you. How you doing, though, Dylan? Hope you are all okay. I'm going to try and load this goal. I may have lied about Rooney. Saw he was trending, thought he got sacked. Okay, you just thought you'd take a punt. I like it. Why was he trending? How's your day? It's good, thank you, Jamie. How's yours, dude? How's yours? Save game first. I did not save it. Right, it's not worked. It hasn't broken the game, but it hasn't worked. I'll save it and try again. We got a lovely black screen. This is like the most broken thing in FM, I think. The clicking on goals. Explicit tune. That very quick. Very quick. Good. Right, let's try again. There is a... Usually... He's trending because of Harry Kane. Ah, I see. Because... What just happened there? Here we go. Here's Benny's goal. Bring back the timelines. I know. Here's Benny's goal. Yeah. I mean... Nope. You're seeing the same thing as me. This was a Benny Ashley Seal goal, apparently. Instinct. I know, right? He's having that as well. You can't teach it. You can't. That's how he got 40 goals in the Vanarama National League. Sancho sealed and diverted. You both said you can't teach us. I love that. He's got the nose. You know, he does. He's a fox in the box, Buzzy. He knows what he's doing, does Benny? Did you just jinx him, Dan? Love that. That is old school. This coffee's cold, by the way. Very cold. Very cold. Nugent-esque, yeah. Wouldn't happen with Grealish's tiny shin pads, nope. Yeah, proper poacher's goal. Getting jinxed in a Twitch chat, imagine. Has he actually spoken since then? He can't. He can't speak until he says full name. That was the rule, wasn't it? You have to say someone's full name for them to speak after they've been jinxed. Where's the ember mug gone? It's just in the kitchen, I think. I don't know why I didn't grab it this morning. I think it's been washed up and it was just in the kitchen. Aziz is improving. You do love to see it. He is going to be a player. He is going to be a player. Yes, Ollie. Does anyone know his full name? I no. Honestly. It's Matt, but I don't know. Gasparoni wants a new contract. I see why Gasparoni wants a new contract, by the way. Pavron Popadom. That is it. Yeah, cheesy. He's only on 2.6k a week. I'm going to have to give him one, aren't I? But I think are we... Oh, I'm on England. Are we over our wage bill now? Yes. I don't know if I can actually offer him one. How far past your wage budget can you go? What would you be doing here, chap? How would you go about solving this as an issue? So one of our main strikers, one of our best players, has asked for a new contract. He's on a very low contract for the Prem. How do we go about doing it? Do you say no and wait? Do you offer him one? Do you offer him one at the end of the season? Because we don't have any money to go and give him one.
Follow me. Okay.
So Zach the Best, welcome in, buddy. Kick can down the road, end of the season. Do you reckon he'll accept it? Like, do I speak to him here and say I'll give him one at the end of the season? Zach the Best, hi. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well. Like, do you reckon it works? Offer but end of the season. I reckon he'll say no. Oh, Walton wouldn't be able to put out the fire. I just know it. I prefer not to wait. There you go. It is Zach, yes. So you can't afford it right now. Yeah. See, he's not going to... See, I knew that. I'm going to have to offer him one, aren't you? This is season 8, Zach. End of the season, then wait until the new contract and do the end of the year. Yeah. You probably can afford it. We'll try. I'm going to have to promise him. Star player wants to play as a pressing forward. That's fine. I mean, I can remove that, so let's remove it. We can't afford it. Do you want £160 per week, Alexis? Oh, this is not good. I can't put any money into it. What do we do? What do we do? I know what to do. I know what to do. Modern problems require modern solutions. I know what to do.
Follow me. Okay.
Can I not sell? What? I'm sure I could sell. No! I could sell this before. No, I can't. I need to ask the board for wages, don't I? 58k there. Get rid of the scouting budget. We've used it all, Steno, already. No worries, Zach. Thank you for jumping in. Nafa, ask the board. Yeah. I can sell that for 58k. Might as well. What do we get here? 6k. We'll do this. This is peak comedy. The thing is, that Heraldic one, I must have already sold it. I can't continue anyway. Oh. Does that give us any money? Right, 45k. Right, that probably didn't help. That probably didn't help there, did it? The scouting budget cannot work as a... It can't be moved. We've only got 124k left. Could ask for more transfer budget. I could ask for that as well, actually. Yeah, you're probably right. We might as well, you know, throw enough stuff at the wall and hope it sticks. Let's see if they will increase that. Oh! Did they just increase it? Or has that been... Why did that come up there? Does that mean they've accepted it? Or does that mean they've rejected it? Oh! 14 million! Music stops, ruined it. Come on! Love this. But JJ, I've knocked my cushion off. Can we get back to FM? So sorry, Stino, for that very, very brief intermission there. Stop dart. What? He wants to talk. Who wants to talk? No, he doesn't. He's done it already. He won't want to talk. Did I actually offer? Yeah, no, he actually won't want to talk now, will he? But no, did I? No, he does. It's fine. I didn't actually offer it, did I? So it's fine. Also, has Cat left you? No, I don't think so. I thought... Explicit tune. Right. Next one. This is good news, isn't it? I need to actually do the budget adjustment before I do this. Don't I? I can do it here, can't I? Must have been watching the dancing. Right. Oh, I can offer it already. Oh, I actually didn't even need it, I don't think. Do you know what? That change that I did with Cami Palmer, selling those clauses, I think I actually solved it with that, you know. Getting like 60k into our... Well, it was like an extra k into our wages actually solved it. The Cami Palmer clutch might have actually worked there, you know. He doesn't even want anything. This is a great contract, by the way. That is nothing. And also, he doesn't want any release clauses. Should we try and be cheeky? If Cat hasn't left, someone is robbing you because I swear I heard a door slam. Maybe. I didn't hear it, actually. Should we try and get this in here? Look, he wants 5 years. Should we try and get that in there and be cheeky? A new contract. I know. It's good, isn't it? We need to get rid of Sundays. Yeah, we do. Do you reckon he accepts that or not? No, he gets rid of it. That's annoying. He's not staying 5 years. Why not? Hello, all. Do you remember me? I do, all. How are you? How are things? How were you studying, right? Doing exams and stuff. How did they go? We take that. We absolutely take that. We've got 15 million. They just chucked 15 million in the pot. Love that from them. Yeah, ignore Ollie. We remember you all. It's all good. We take that all day long. They have postponed my exams until further notice due to the Rona. Don't know whether to study or not, so puzzled. Yeah, that's tough. Like, do you study for it knowing that you might forget it? Do you wait? Like, yeah. That is a rough one. I hope they give more clarity soon. Joseph, we've been live for 1 hour and 28 minutes. There you go. If in doubt, don't revise. Don't study. So even give Sunday a new one now. I don't think I will. I think it's too soon. What was his release clause? It wasn't bad anyway, was it? 65 mil. He's going to want a lot of money. He needs me to treat him like that anyway. I might wait. I don't want to give him one right away. We'll wait until like January, because then I think he'll settled in properly as well. I didn't revise for A levels, then they didn't happen, so it works out. That's not great advice though, is it? Didn't revise for GCSEs and failed them. Again, not great advice. All right, we play Arsenal, then City. They'll decide whether to hold the exams on June the 1st. 1.5 months of uncertainty. Maybe like keep yourself topped up with little bits and here and there all, but don't like knock yourself out with full-on revision just in case it's not worth doing it, sort of thing. You revised for both and did all right. That's good. I'm terrible at revising. I wish if I had one regret it going into like education things, like exams, then it would be... That was a big freeze, wasn't it? Why are we like freezing? I'm not dropping frames or anything. Weird. I think my internet's doing that thing where it goes up and down again. I wish I revised more. I just wasn't good at revising. I found it very boring. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I revised for both and did alright. Good. But 3 hours watching Clates is fine. I think so, yeah. Yeah, I won't push myself, so I'm here for a while. Nice. Nice. It is good. We are in the Prem. Currently doing alright as well. 9 points from 6 games is not a problem. Is this song loud? You're freezing a bit. Yeah, I saw that there. I don't know why. I need to go through and do all of my Twitch settings again, I think. I feel like they may have changed. And then... that's what's causing this. Because it shouldn't. But yeah, I think a few things may have changed. For example, my bitrate was at a different level last stream. And I haven't changed it. But it just automatically... It may have been done in an update. So I might need to go through and do it all again. So yeah, let me know if things go bad. But I think it should be okay. My new job, I got to do the training by Edgar Street. Nice. Nice, Bav. That's cool. Since when do Streamlabs announce followers? I don't think they ever did before. But thank you for the follow, One Boot Vulcan. Welcome to the stream. Are we close, by the way? I swear we were close to this. We're 2 away from 5,300. There you go. I thought we were. All right. Team for Arsenal. New contract very, very nearly signed. Gasparoni. Petkov are, well, they're both leading scorers at the moment. Do we go with a Rojo? It wasn't a great game last game, was it? We didn't play well. But I think we're going to stick with the lads. We're going to stick with them. We're going to go to the match. Ollie says 3-1 Arsenal. Fair enough. John says 3-2 Arsenal. Joseph says 2-2. Go out there. I said good luck out there. We're going to need it. And no one even answered. Is that our form? Doesn't look great like that, does it? We lost in the Carabao, didn't we? That's why. I think we lost our Carabao game. All right. 10 minutes on the clock. Nothing has happened. They've had 2 shots. We've had 0. There's been a yellow card each, though. Vidmar and Smith Rowe. This is a bit of a non-affair so far. 25 minutes in. It's fine. It's given me time to change scene. Always forget Petkov is a real man. Yeah, he's been very good. He scored a hat-trick in one of the games today. What does the board want in the Prem? To fight bravely against relegation. Also, to get relegated, really. And they'll be fine with that. So, we're in a good spot. If we can avoid relegation this year, we'll have money going into the window as well next summer. And we should be able to push on from there. Like, we've already seen the influence that being in the Prem can do and give you so much money. We've just been given 15 million. It's nice. Alamele, if he could shoot, that would have been a goal. Probably should have passed instead of that, shouldn't he? I did see it on my own there. Yeah, I did. Good chance for us. Arsenal come up the other end, though, right before half-time. Malcolm to Smith Rowe. This is dangerous from them. We want to nick this. It's a nice, actually, good bit of football, actually. Smith Rowe. Saved by Sunday. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can you not see Leone's message? That was in after I'd already seen, actually, Ollie. The last 5 games were the hardest. Oh, yeah, Julian, yeah. And then the Christmas games as well. They're very tough. If he could have shoot, it would be a goal. Yeah, it's true. If he could shoot, that would have been a goal. Sounds like a very thing Michael Owen would say. And it would have been perfect punditry. I've called it exactly how it was. Exactly how it happened. I did, James, yeah. Yeah, those last 5 games are going to be rough, but it's fine. Malcolm. Ooh, I'm not sure about that goalkeeping, but he kept out of the net, and that is the main thing, isn't it? He's got that as well. It didn't go in. It looked a bit shaky in there, but it's fine. Yeah, Pav, that's not a bad show. I'm not too... I'm okay with this, though. We've got the ball here. If Jimenez can pick a pass. Rodriguez has got a good pass in him as well. It usually does. Mbayo's got it back, though. It's fine. Just realised Stevenage have an early kickoff site. Oh, really? OJR. Arojo. Oh, that would have been a beauty. Sunday just punched the net. Nothing to worry about. He did, didn't he? That would have been a beauty from Arojo. It's gone over, though. Right, half an hour to go. Let's do our first change. Now, I wonder, do we do the change with the change of shape in mind here? Because if we change to this, it should be the left winger that comes off. How is Arojo playing? He's actually our best player. So I don't think we do that change. Let's do... Gasperini's not at his best game. Let's get Medina on as a bit of fresh legs. The problem for me is if I relax, I feel like I'm procrastinating. And when I work, I feel like I'm overworking myself. Yeah, no, I think that's a very... I think people can relate to that all. It's a thing. Like when you feel like you're not being productive enough and then you can't relax. But then when you relax, it's a bit of a... Right, now we do the change because he's tired. You have to kind of try and find a balance between them. All right, Arojo comes off now. He is our best player, but he is also knackered. So that makes sense. Let's do Sinchek on there. Everybody else then is in a good position to play this new system. Let's try it. Alamele. Let's do Alamele for Bezic as well, because he's down at 6.3. A catch-22, indeed. 10 minutes to go. Does this change work to make things happen in a game? Because if it does, it'll be something we use in things. Malcolm. Yoon heads away. Medina flicks on to Sinchek, who's forward. That is a thing that we need to look at in the 5-2-3. Our centre-back was up front there. Medina off the bench to win the game for Hereford, potentially. Come on. Why was Sinchek there? I don't know. That's because he's the left winger, I assume, before. That needs looking at. Leave Sinchek there. I mean, he's actually a really good ball player. He's played a lovely ball into Medina off the bench. Scores with 5 to go. This is where we don't have any subs left, but we do have the ability to put this up, don't we? So let's do that. Waste a bit of time. See if we can see this one out for what would be a really, really big win, actually. Home to Arsenal. Time up. It's done. It's because of the set piece change. Yeah. Done it to us before. Yeah, no, exactly. Sinchek has average heading, to be fair. Yeah, he actually does. So maybe it's not a bad shout. Who's the most high-profile transfer you've made? High-profile, not sure. We brought in this guy, though. I think he's probably one of our best players that we brought in. OJR in the midfield. Preferred it when Hereford were bad. We are not bad, are we? We've beaten Arsenal. Look at us. Who would have thought it? Here at the Hawthorns. Beating Arsenal, and that was something. When I click, I need to change that. I need to change what the encoder or something. It freezes when I press play before Clayton took over. When they were bad, yeah. Probably Aziz. Yeah, maybe Aziz. Aziz is good. All right. Send the assistant. I'm going to drop a save there because I very much need a wee. So I'm going to be back after weeing. I'll see you in a minute, gang. Don't go anywhere. I mean, you can if you have to, but I'll be back in a minute.
Now I'm walking through the door. You pretend that you don't notice. What a shame that you're a stranger now. The only one that knows me. One that knows. The only reason I was late to the party is I'm afraid to see you with somebody else. Oh yeah. I'm 2 and I'm 3 and I think I'ma lose it. I don't want you to see me going through this hell. I only wanna see you dancing if you dance alone. I only wanna see you smiling if you're going home with me. Before you go on and on, but moving on, keep going around in circles. I only wanna see you dancing if you dance alone. If you dance alone. Before you go on and on, but moving on, keep going around in circles. Keep going around in circles. I only wanna see you dancing if you dance alone. I only wanna see you smiling if you're going home with me. Before you go on and on about moving on, we're going round in circles. I only wanna see you dancing if you dance alone. I only wanna see you dancing if you dance alone. If you dance alone.
alone. That song was intense. It was intense, wasn't it? That song before. All right, I'm back. Hello. For primary schools are a hotbed of they are actually. You have to be very careful. Who is this Ariana Grande from Wish? It's quite nice. Quite good actually. Don't mind it. Galaxy Noodle was ousted. Yeah, I wonder what he's up to actually. We had to get rid. He disrespected Violet, so he had to go. Is he retired? Oh, this is awkward if he's retired. No, he's still unemployed. There he is. Poor guy. Shave all your hair off then. What? Is that the... Where did that come from? No, there he is. Look. Poor guy. Milestones. Released on a free transfer. We went to a press conference and definitely dropped frames there to avoid lice. Yes, we went to a press conference and he didn't speak to Violet, so we had to get rid of him. Jace Tacanio is back. Who is Valmir? Do I need to know about this? He's quite good. How much is he available for? Oh, he looks good, doesn't he? Hello, Valmir. Did we look to try and sign him before? Is he on my... He is on my shortlist. That makes sense. He's a bit good. Yeah. As a ball winner, look. Oh, yeah. Even as a box-to-box. Yes, please. This. The agility, the speed. Yeah. Voldemort. He would get a work permit as well. We've got 15 million to spend, chat. I mean, you also ignored Violet. I didn't ignore her. I just wasn't there. I didn't know she was coming, all right? We need a set piece taker, which he isn't as well. No, he's definitely not. He's definitely not going to take set pieces. I like him, though. I think we keep tabs on this with our 15 million pounds to spend before January. What's the release clause? Oh, does he have a release clause? It's probably just for Brazilian clubs though, right? Brazilian players usually have them for... Oh, foreign 12 mil. That's quite a lot. He's not interested. Oh, is that what that said? Oh, yeah. He wouldn't be interested under any circumstances. His contract is up soon. He doesn't want to come to Hereford. He wants to go to Porto or Napoli, apparently. He might have done that. Yeah, that might be an old thing. I don't think it is, but it might be an old scout report. I've gone and scouted him again, so maybe that changes, but probably not. Because I asked the agent then, didn't I? That wasn't a new one, though, was it? So maybe. Foreign release is 10. Oh, 10 is it? That's probably worth. Coaching course for Jace. Nice. Set piece taker is probably the one thing that we actually need, isn't it? I don't really know where we need a player, though. I think we leave it for now. Oh, actually, what I should do is put that wage budget back in. We're still over the wage budget. I should probably change that, shouldn't I? Porto and Napoli don't have as many cows. Exactly. Let's put... Is that enough? That's 2. No, that's 4. That's enough. Oh, good lord, that's too much. That's a lot more than I thought it was. Remember to set the vid to premiere. Yes. Shall I do that now before I forget? Bjark, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, you might hear my voice as I've clicked on my YouTube channel. I've managed to stop it in time. Good. I'm going to go and set today's Schalke video to a premiere. If you want clues about what happens in the episode, and if you want potentially spoilers, but they're not really, go and look at the... follow the link and go and have a look at the thumbnail. It's not 12. It's not. No, we are 10 minutes early. 10 minutes early with the reminder there, but we'll take it. It has been set as a premiere, so you might get pinged in the Discord there. You might not, actually. It doesn't seem to always do it. I don't really know how it works, but you might. And if you do, that's why. Where's Phil Jones singing? I don't know where Phil Jones singing is. It's a bizarre question, honestly. What? Why does the stream keep pausing like that? Oh, there we go. He's here and he's staying. He signed a 5-year contract. Yes. Signing, I think he meant. Was he signing somewhere? On this game? I don't know. He's a coach and he's unemployed, so nowhere. No singing. Okay. You want a new contract. You're not getting a new contract, Christian. I'm sorry to say it. It's just not happening. You're 30 years old, and I don't want to give you a new contract. Sorry. Sorry. Look at that. We're up to 3 million now. We've just paid a fee to Malvern, keeping them in business. Garrido has identified this guy, centre-back, as our top target. I mean, he's not terrible, but probably not gonna sign him. He's 6 million already. Besic is also coming along as a player, currently operating at a League 1 level. How is this guy League 1 level? What? No chance of signing Petkov. Old Dirty Dog, that's not a bad shout, actually. Shall I ask? That would make a lot of sense. Oh, what? They want like 1.9 mil. Do I sign Petkov permanently, chat? He wants a big increase in terms of wages, but I feel like that's worth it to own him. They want 1.9 million according to that. That can't be right. I mean, let's try it. His contract isn't up yet, I don't think. Contract he's got 2 years left on his contract. So they must be thinking ahead to that, but... Oh. After 50 games, we'll give him 350k. Should we do that? Oh, Dirty Dog, you've done a madness there. GG's, what a shout. With the money in the bank now, that's a no-brainer, I think. Good shout. Can we get some Old Dirty Dog appreciation in the chat, please? It'll be worth 20 mil. Yeah, and he wants 34 a week, regular starter. Only regular starter. I hate this, by the way, but... I guess it doesn't really change anything. That's annoying. Oh, I hate it when they come in with these things. 13 million. That's annoying. Clubs in the Champions League. And I can't remove it. And I can't redo it because it'll just be there again anyway. I think... You can sign him to a new deal. Do we get him on this and then get him to a new deal? We could ask him to sack his agent, but I don't think... There's a very high chance that he doesn't. Yeah, it's Champions League clubs. Just get in the Champions League yourself. That makes it... But it does make it better, yeah. There's a less of a chance that they'll come in. Price is a bargain. It is. Walk away. But then, is this any different to us loaning him till the end of the season anyway? Like, if he's available for £1.9 million now, there's nothing stopping any other team offering Lazio 1.9 million right now. And he'll go there. I think sign him and then do the new deal. Honestly. Like, if they're looking to sell, which they clearly are, because that's not even his value that we're buying him for. I think, go back in Jan. I think we do this, you know. And like, yeah, even if we sold him for 13 mil, think of the money we've just made there. James, you do raise a good point. And I think we could convince him. I reckon he'll sign a new deal. I think he's in the van for that. I probably could have made that a bit lower, but we'll take it. I was going to say, I could have... Yeah, Pav, I clicked already. I was going to say, as I clicked, I was like, probably could have got that down a little bit, but oh well. I know I'm very clever. You are. They can't sign him when he's on loan and it's not transfer window. Yeah, but in January they can. It's when it's January soon. Cheesy. Any other loans you want permanently? I don't think so. Sierra is our other loan, right? Sierra is Bio? Nicholas? I don't think we need two of these. What would they want for Bio? 30 million. Okay. Petkov in the van. That'd be nice. I think then it's getting very close to Petkov being a legend at the club, by the way. Are we saying Christian Walton is a legend here yet? Does he go in the Hall of Fame? Has he earned it, chat? Does Christian Walton need to be here now that he's played 100 games? Or do we think, no, not yet? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Walton, no. Do you think Petkov? We think Petkov should go in here alongside Benny Ashley Seal. Walton, no? Do we think no? Has he missed his chance, Walton? 100 games is nothing. Well, it's 3 seasons, isn't it? In the context of a save where we've done 8 seasons, 3 seasons is, I mean, it's quite a lot. When he signs and scores, sure. What do you mean when he signs? I mean, he's already at the club. He's already scored lots of goals for us. What do you mean? Like, how many games has he played there? 43, 52. So he's actually not hit 100. No, he has hit 100 now. His goal scoring record is very good in that time. Just under 1 and 2, I think, right? All right, we're doing the same team for England here, by the way. Is there anyone else we can call up? I don't think so. Has Petkov got caps for Bulgaria? He has, yeah. Or neither. Yeah. Hall of Fame inductees. Petkov, Walton, or both. We can still have a poll to decide, just to you know, garner what we think. I didn't put neither, yeah. Neither would have been an option. If you think neither, don't vote. I guess. I don't know if that really works. You think both? Some people think both. Martin is a hero. Martin, yeah. Petkov definitely is. Christian Walton's just picked up an injury from a robust challenge. Was it with Gasparoni? It doesn't say. I reckon it was. What? Look at this. Our preparations for the competitive matches against France and Germany have been hit by the news that Christian Walton has suffered a bruised knee. Of course, it wasn't Gasparoni. It was in England training. That makes more sense. No, it won't be in England training. Because we're not in England. No, it's not. He doesn't know. Go away. We're not giving Leon a new contract. I should be in the Hereford Hall of Fame for calling out the Petkov side. Maybe, old dirty dog, yeah. You can't be far off it. Was Walton here last season? Because I don't remember who he is. Yeah, Walton has been our... Until Sunday's come in and as our main keeper, Christian Walton has been our main guy in goal. He's been here for... It's his 3rd season at the club, look. So he was like the main guy. Sebastian, I'm a Liverpool fan, as you see there, look. Victor Fundy for Hall of Fame. Is Victor Fundy still playing football? He's not. I think we've checked already, haven't we? What a guy. Look at that for a record. 23 and 29. And he went to Torquay. What a man. Who else is in the best 11 that we want to look back on? Should we go back to season 1? Look at this team. Kyle Hudlin. Retired at 25. Scotty Pollock. Still playing at Northampton, I think. Yeah, still plays for them in League 2. Fair play to him. Yeah, the keeper. Is Hubert still here? Hubert is, I think, still here. I think he's in the under-23s. Yeah, Hubert is still about. He's played quite a lot of games for us over the years. Played 5 last season. Neither wins. Petkov has won that, but 8 votes. Is that enough? Look at Tom Holgoat. Where is he? He's not in the best 11. No, he wasn't in season 1. Of course not. He's a regen. He's not playing many games for them, is he? He played 2 Prem games and then has not played any first team games in the Championship for them. Who's our starter right now between the sticks? We've got this new guy, Sunday Williams, who is 6'8" of pure goalkeeper. He's good, isn't he? Petkov could go in end of the season if he does good. I think, James, that's probably the smartest way to do it. End of season, if he has a good year this year and does it in the Prem, you're like, yeah. Who's record club goal scorer? I think Benny is. I'd imagine Benny is. The club, though, during the save, it'll be Benny. Overall, how do you look at that? Records. Benny's got 116. Does that count before him? Most league goals by a player 14 a season was John Mills. I think Benny is the leader, look. How's Stroud getting on? Oh, yeah, that was his name. We need to look. That much for Holgate was daylight robbery, yeah. 4.4 million, was it? Youngest goal scorer is Holgate. Oldest goal scorer is Dries Mertens. There's some of the things there, look. Are we looking to beat any of these? Highest average rating, Kyle Hudlin. Benny is a legend. 116 league goals from Benny. Has he got a Premier League goal? He has, hasn't he? No. We still need to get him a Premier League goal if we can. Anything else we need to see here? Most league goals as you go up the leagues. Denanga, Benny, Bruno Late. There is a blast from the past who I've not thought about. Do you remember him? How's he been getting on? He's moving around Brazil. How's Ashley Seal going? He scored the winner for England. today. Bruno was actually quite good. He was. And then since Bruno late, we've had Petkov come in and be the main man. League goals in a season. Benny has the record in our time with 32. Goals in a match. Kane Felix scored 4 in a match. No one else has done that, actually. Jake Young. Do you remember he was here very, very briefly? Do you remember him? He had a season where he scored 12 in 20 and then got recalled from his loan. Do you remember him? Jake Young. Goals by a player in a league match. Assists by a player in a season. They've only been counted from now. They only count the championship for this. Played him in the wrong role, yeah. And they just got recalled. That was annoying. Same with Benny, actually. Benny got recalled as well. You told me about Jake Young. You did, I think, yeah. There's Christian Walton. Look, I mean, Christian Walton's clear, like, getting it for this year as well with his 2 clean sheets. So, put some respect in his name. Highest average ratings. Kyle, Benny, Frank Sadju. There's another one. There's another one. We sold him to the MLS, didn't we, for $1 million after signing him on a free the season before. He had a really good year that year. 7.26. Walton got our highest average rating in a year, look. In a season. Then Petkov and then Yoon so far this year. Player of the Match Awards. Fundy. Felix. Logan Pye. Bruno Late. Petkov, Gasparini with 1 this year. Worst discipline. Stephen Dawson. 24 yellow cards and a red card in a season. That was good. Where's Denanga these days? I think he's still at... Was it Bradford or something? No, he's a free agent now. Do we bring him back for the museum? He was at Exeter. Oh, he's at Exeter alongside Kane Felix, wasn't he? I think Walton and Petkov should both be. Do you reckon? Youngest players. Aziz this year. Campo Mingardi. Remember Mingardi? He was on loan, wasn't he? Who was Tyrese Goff? Who was that? Daniel Garvin's made one. Look, there he is. He's made the list. I don't know who Tyrese Goff was. Oldest players. Dries has to be up there. Lots of goalkeepers. Jamal Blackman. Retired at 32. No idea who Tyrese is. Me neither. Me neither. Daniel Garvin for England now. Youngest goal scorers. Jake Young. Holgate. Kalala. Ocampo. Aziz this year. Who's the youngest out of those? Holgate scored at 16. Oldest, I'm going to assume Mertens. Fans player of the year. Denanga, Benny, Joel Toussaint, Walton, Petkov. Fastest goal. Hammerlinen scored after 13 seconds. I like looking down a bit of memory lane sometimes. That's fun. Yeah. Retired, then lost the nickname. That's it. I'd accept Garvin in the Hall of Fame. There you go. Oh, Tyrese is probably... That's true. Yes, you're probably right. Hey, I live in Hereford. Welcome in. I love a bit of Hereford hash. It's a lovely place. That's going to be my guess. If not, that's the story. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Ollie, to be honest. You're probably correct. All right. Next game, we play Manchester City away from home. This one will be a bit of a test, this one, won't it? I think we do the same thing. We beat Arsenal. We probably won't win this game. But I think we have to stick to our guns and go for it. I'm going to need a D. Garvin Jr. regen at some point. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Hopefully, at some point, our youth intake can be okay enough to actually get players to sign on contracts. Like, I had to release all of them this time. I have 4 points from 24 games. Can I stay up? It's going to be difficult, Cheesy. I'll say that. Dan365 says James. What do you reckon? JDP just had a triple assist game to win me the league for the first game. First time on the final day. He's the best player to ever play football. Yes, Nicky. Yes. We need JWP back in a showdown at some point for somebody. Excuse me. A young William Clayton needed in an intake. Yes. Should I gamble? Yes. Do a gamble. As I pick this team, which I think I've already picked. Is it right back as well? Amazing. That's even better. Like a young Trent. Medina came off the bench and scored last game. That's good that he's got his goal. Aziz is also a great option off the bench. Our bench is looking nice. Sierra, Aziz, Medina. I easily could be starters and they're all on the bench. Sinchek as well. Benny on the bench. I don't think we need him. Against City, I don't think we need him. I think if there's a chance we can get him a goal, We have him. I think against City, I don't think we need to. Your prediction for today's game, chat, if you'd like to get involved in getting some Clates points. Is that what they're called? Who knows? Are they called that? If they are, that's a rubbish name. They are called that. They should be called Clate Coin. Like Bitcoin. That's what we should call them. How many goals will Hereford concede this game? This gam? 3 or more or 2 or less? If you want to get your predictions in, click on the prediction and do it. So far, we've not got many points predicted at the moment. Away the Manchester Blues. Run out of characters. Yeah, I thought so. So gam it is. We know what you mean. I think that's the main thing. All right. 3-0 City, do you reckon? Predictions, make sure they're in as well. Score predictions, that is. We play Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. That includes Haaland, Vinicius, Odegaard, Rice, Mendes. That's quite a good team, isn't it? Where's Leon gone? Leon's just not on the bench anymore. He's just not as good as the others. He's still here, though. Phil Foden is Jimmy Grimble. Huge underdogs. Let's say that to them. Here we go. City. Who do we think we are turning up at the Etihad? Who do we think we are these days? Part of the bus. No, we've gone attacking. We have to stick to our guns and hope it works. We've not let them have a shot in the first... They've had 1 shot in the first 15. This is fine. No Foden. Where is Foden for them? I wonder. All right. Rice into Gonzalez. I think Twitch soundtrack takes up a lot more CPU, by the way, than Spotify, which is my theory, which is why the music pauses and things. There's a bit of football from them. Vinicius Jr., Rice, Wagaway. I can't see what's happening. There was a bit of like stuttering there, but we've got away with it. It's fine. Just want to hear bodies. Yeah. I actually think I know what playlist it's on. We could probably end with bodies today if you want to. Haaland's in. Haaland. It's block. What a block. Was that Yoon who just lay across the goal there? I think it was. We've got away with it. It's not been a pretty first 20 though. We've not had a highlight yet, but it's still 0-0. Biggie, I think he just lay across the goal there, Yoon. Alamele to Arojo. Was a Williams save. Okay. Together they've made it work. Arojo down the left. Jimenez crosses, headed away by Mensah. Haaland wins it. Haaland's quite good at running, isn't he? Here he goes. Vinicius Jr. also very good at running. And that's what he's doing. He's running. He's giving it to Bernardo Silva. Crosses. Headed away by Yoon. Yoon is a colossus at the back, isn't he? So, you know, we'll come again. You'd expect it. Great tackle from Alcacer, but he might be a little bit out of position now. He's got to track the runner. He's not tracked the runner. It's Vinicius, saved by Williams. Fine. He does look terrifying when he runs, Dylan. No, you're quite right with that. That is very true. Saved. Diaz header. Straight at Sunday. No problem. No problem. Makes himself look big. He does that very well. It's because he is big. Alcacer nicks it. Here we go. We're away. No, we're not. Win that in the air. Right, don't even challenge for it. Haaland. Vinicius is in. Has to be now. Sunday Williams. Sunday Williams is keeping us in this game. Alcacer defending like Trent versus Vinicius. He was, yeah. Look at this. I mean, you would have won the prediction already if you went for 3 or more goals. If it wasn't for Sunday Williams in net. What a player. Sunday is excellent at 6'8" there. We've got Yoon into Alcacer and Bio. We need you kind of running with it. OJR with the ball forward. Those long balls against the likes of like this Mensah guy must be pretty good. That's a sand wedge there. Good defending. Alcacer, good defending. I won't lie to you, chat. This is difficult viewing, isn't it? I'm not sure we're the better team here. Flicked on. Leave rubbish. Leave rubbish. OJR is a bit dodge at time. I think he tries to like... Does he have like tries long range passes? I think it's that. I don't think they're necessarily on and he tries them. You're slightly under the cosh. Yeah, we are. Slightly. Half time though. Half time. We've made it here. I'm not happy, is what I've told them. I'm quite happy, really. But that's not a good start. No, that's their left back. That's fine. I thought they were in. You got that 5 switch? We have, yeah. How is Arojo's performance? What's he at? A 6.6. Yeah, I think that's like a 60-minute thing if we can get there. Maybe 50 for this game. Every time someone says under the cosh, I say great podcast have to just become natural instinct. There are certain things, isn't it, where like certain sayings make you just reply in a certain way. I get it. Mendes. Oh, and Bio, don't do that. We were already under the cosh. You didn't need to trip him. This is definitely a pen. Maybe we go to the 5 after this to try and get back in it. Sunday saved his last penalty. It might be pushing it to ask him to save this one, though. Penalty awarded. Is it going to be a Haaland penalty? I reckon it will be. All right, Tom Daly. It was a bit of a dive, wasn't it? Mendes. All right, Sunday. What can you do? What can you do? It is a Haaland penalty. He did flop like a fish. Hello, Kaz. Haaland against Sunday Williams. He scores. It went the same way as the last one, which he did save, but Haaland scores this one. It's already his 7th of the season. Eventually, they've made all of their chances pay from the spot. We've made it a bit easy for them there, haven't we? Just don't commit to the tackle and Bio. Right, change is needed because we've got a few players not with great ratings now. Let's do this change. Let's do Arojo off and Sinchek on. I'm looking at Jimenez thinking that's an Aziz change right there. Score more. Let's demand more of them. Half an hour to go. We just need one chance. They didn't love that. One chance to level it. And Bio's not playing great after his penalty thing. We've only got one change left. Medina. Let's do that. I'm going to do Medina. I'll leave and Bio on just because we've only got one sub left. Do you know what? We are going to lose this game. I think that does kind of show where we are as a team, though. That we've lost 1-0 to City there. Sinchek, by the way, coming on and getting a 7 in this stopper role here. It shows where we are as a team that we've lost 1-0 to Manchester City away. Burnley and Palace are definitely swimming in mud. Look at their current situation. 8 games and 7 games played, respectively. 0 points from both of them. And Southampton just lost 4-0 to Birmingham. Who did Burnley play? They're not on there, but they've already played their game. Okay. It's a loss, but it's a loss that with a bit of respect on it, isn't it? It's a respectable loss, I think. That's what I'm going to go with. They are swimming in mud. Right, continue the game. Who's next for us? After that, those were 2 difficult games. We've got 2... Oh, I need to select... No, I don't. After those 2 difficult games, I think it gets a bit easy. We've got West Ham away. They're decent, aren't they? They're 5th in the league. And then, yeah. Right, should have been 5-0. It should have been, yeah. That's actually true. We defended quite last ditch against them. But it's fine. Fine. 1-0. It's all good. I've sent the assistant to that. Let's continue. Jace Takanu salutes Haaland performance. Excellent. Thank you, Jace, for that. What's the finances like now? 3.5 million in the bank. Here we go. Did we get the scout report on that Brazilian guy, by the way? I don't think we did yet, did we? What was his name? Vilmar. Because Vidmar's reminded me there. Vidmar's going to miss the next game, but that's fine. Sinchek can come in. Did no one predict 1-0 City? I guess not, no. Vilmar, yeah. And we haven't heard back from... Petkov's not done it yet, has he? Can you ask for a stadium first? Ooh. No. No is the answer to that. I can ask for an increase in junior coaching. But no, I can't ask for a stadium. Facilities isn't even on there, so that just says that, doesn't it? Petkov is signing! And they've also agreed to increase our academy coaching, which is nice. Just spilled squash down me there. I don't know if you saw that. We're up to fairly basic. Just got squash. All over me. Dribble, dribble, we did. It was much fuller than I thought it was. It's fine. It's fine. Fairly basic matches the manager. Excellent. Did you see that giant rabbit that went missing? I didn't, Pav, no. All right, are we doing this? From basic to fairly basic. Is that an improvement? I'm not sure it is, actually. That sounds like they've made it worse, honestly. Petkov is officially, or will officially be, a Hereford player. That's cool. It sounds downgraded. I think you're right. Petkov will join Hereford. I love that. I love that. It was near me. It was like the world's biggest rabbit. Wow. I didn't catch that bit of news. Was it on the national news? Did BBC News open with that? I feel like they should have done. Defo, a chai latte Starbucks. I've never had a chai latte, actually. Vilmar, they've scouted him again. Very good signing. No interest. He doesn't want to join. It was on Midlands today. That makes more sense. You saw it on BBC News? Okay. Let's see it then. I will click this link. Please hunt rabbit thief after giant celebrity pet goes... That is massive. That is a massive rabbit. 4 foot. Darius, who became a 2002 Guinness World Record holder for his huge length, was stolen from a garden enclosure. What a sentence. That is a big rabbit. How do you even steal that? With a crane? Like walking down the street with that over your shoulder, like that is a massive rabbit. Is that yours? Wow. Thanks, Pav. I enjoyed that. Oh, we've got England games next. Who needs them? Who needs them? England duty again. Oh, sick of it. Big upper arm strength. You would need that. Yeah. Instant result. I haven't got instant result, have I? I've got the normal skin on. Can I send? They're not even friendly, so I can't even send the assistant. Yeah, it's basic skin. He's taller than you thought, a bit like Luke Shaw, actually. Let's not go down this route again. No, you're right. Let's not. Load the Renzi purely for the instant result. I think that'd take us long. Especially with the way my PC has been today. It's probably not worth it, is it? So that South Park episode with the giant guinea pigs. I've not seen it, but yes. It's exactly like that. Oh, we play France first. Sorry. We play France here, then Germany here. It's fine. We'll just hope that Benny Ashley Seal scores some goals. Next day, tap on the door from M60. Yeah, I know. That's true. MI6. Right. We're heading for the Stade de France with Benny Ashley Seal in the front seat of the bus. Benny Ashley Seal versus Mbappe. I think Benny Ashley Seal tweeted Mbappe saying, see you soon, or whatever it was that Foden tweeted that he didn't actually tweet. Do you remember that? Firmino demoted to Liverpool B at Southampton. He did, yeah. Southampton signed him. They tried to sign Mane as well, who was also on a free transfer. Is there anyone on a free? Do you know those players that got released? Is there anyone who's still on a free? If I just clear this and go for contract expired, do you reckon there's anyone else available? Halifax on BT, are they? Because if I just do this and just do that and then sort this by that. N'Golo Kante is still on a free transfer, everybody. Is he interested? Ooh. What are you looking like, N'Golo? 6 pace. Come and have a little trial. Kante with his bike helmet on. Come and have a little trial. Get the caterpillar picture out. His physicals aren't great, are they, at 35? Great mental, though. Yeah. Who else? Anyone? Not really. Florian Andone. We can participate in the caterpillar war. We could, yeah. There's no one really there, unless... Is there any that we're missing? Not really, no. N'Golo Kante run anymore? No, he can't. That was kind of the thing he had going for him most as well, was his running. And he now can't run. But look at this guy's name. I want him. He's actually not bad. Quite good. N'Golo Kante run anymore. Kante set to go on trial with Hereford. We have come a long way as a team, haven't we? Yuna's also scored. Did he score in this game? No, he's played for South Korea again. Look at these full internationals we've got. Saracello is Uruguay's #1 keeper. Sassarello even. Sassarello, we've got Uruguay's #1 as our #3. That's cool. Pronounce the name now. Content. No. It's a bit of a... I don't want to do that, to be honest. Do I buy Daisy? Do it, EJ. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Tutoring was overpowered. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Uruguay and England's #1s at Hereford. Yes. Regular starter, but maybe past his best. Also, Araujo has got a call up for Peru and made his debut. Kante. N'Golo Kante. Thank you. Enjoyed the Ben Fruit pre-show. It was good. This is a Ben Fruit hoodie, look. Where is it? This is a Ben Fruit hoodie. There you go. I'm afraid I may have to depart. All good. It's all fine. Are we signing N'Golo? What do you want then? Let's just see. No promises. But what do you want? 19k. See, we could do it. Is he good enough? No, he's not. Almost certainly not. Look at his physicals. These are good. But he can't run. DLP Kante? DLP Kante would probably be fine. I don't know if we really need him, though. Let's have a look at DLP Kante. Like, DLP Kante looks excellent. The retirement home is closed. Sorry about that. I had a big cough there. We've outgrown retirement home. Yeah, I think so. Are you watching Ben Askren versus Jake Paul? Not currently, no. It'd be a very useful option to have. He probably would. I mean, that makes him look very good if you do a DLP defend on him. Look at Regista Kante. The dribbling's low, but everything else, yeah. I wonder if... I'm not going to sign him, by the way, chat. I think, though, we do keep an eye on him. That if we get no midfielders, we pick him up. Like, if we get an midfield injury and we have to suddenly be starting like a Campo, I think you pick up Kante as like as an option. Went for a chore. What happened and how many games did we play? Don't know all. We lost to Manchester City. I think it was just one game. We lost 1-0 to Manchester City, which is kind of expected. Look at Regista Kante. Those mentals are really good, Jojo. Yeah. All right. Team needs to be picked for England. We'll bring in Reece James at right back. And think that's the only change. Sessegnon starting as a left back, look. Bellingham and Rice. Was one of these injured? No, they're fine. All right, we're playing France. Benny Ashley Seal starts up front. For England. Do it. Did I just say... Oh, that was a bad idea. I think I just told them to mark Mbappe tightly. Which is honestly an awful idea. But, you know, it's England. We don't really care. Do the French accent the whole game. Again, a bit of a murky road, that one. Probably one I'm going to avoid. Benny greater than Mbappe. This is a battle of the world's most elite strikers on the same pitch. Is this an explicit tune, is it? There we go, then. Yeah, we are also the England manager. England, by the way, rated as the #1 team in the world. Does that make me the #1 manager in the world? Unlikely when I'm starting Benny Ashley Seal for them, but technically, I could claim it, right? Jokes, no part of me is French by the last name. Yep. I'm conflicted? Conflicted? Is that what you mean? Complicated sounds fun, though. Reece. Foden. Reece James again. I don't know. I've just called him Reece. Sancho scores. We lead against France. No, it doesn't. Does it not? I'm going to claim it, I think. I called Reece James just Reece there for a while. Like I go round his for dinner every now and then. Lovely little rebound. Benny will take the plaudits for that goal, I'm sure. It's 4-2-3-1 gegenpress good. That is what we are playing. It is straight out of the box. 4-2-3-1 gegenpress preset. Balanced. It seems to be. We've won all of our games as England manager. Oh, Benny, almost on the end of that one there. You want to scrap because I can't spell? No, all good. Who'd have thought? I know. They're the best country and they approached you. I'd say you are the best. Thank you, John. See? Agreed. Pavard, good ball for Gagne. Not John Gagne. Mbappe goes 1-0 up in the battle between Benny Ashley Seal and Kylian Mbappe. I don't think anyone else is claiming it, though. There you go, Dave. Thank you. So we'll have it. Roberto Martinez greater than Klopp since Belgium are #1 in the world. Yeah, you can claim it. Benny still greater than Mbappe. Mbappe has scored here. Is Mbappe's record better than 1 in 2 for France? No. So Benny is better. Although he does need to score in this game to uphold it, doesn't he? At the moment, he is losing that. Tightly marked Mbappe. Yeah, I did do that. Yep. I did, yep. Oh, Benny. No, you got to run towards the ball there, mate. At least a little bit. It is, yeah. It's the same Hereford save. We're also the England manager. Reece James nicks it. Like, launch and attack. Rice goes long towards nobody. You can do both. Oh, yes. You can do both. Mbappe is in behind 2-1. Mbappe's good. Honker, not stonks. Yeah. He can be the tuppence in the Christmas pudding. All right, I don't want to watch that again. We're losing now. I'm going to encourage them. I'm confused. Why are you confused? Kepa is trending with Ben Askren. That is... I don't know. All right, we're losing at halftime. It's fine. Benny Ashley Seal is not running up front, is he? Yeah, it's almost like having a competent striker with good movement off the ball would be helpful. Yeah, you're probably right. Yep. What made England sign you? I'm not sure. We just got promoted with Hereford and England were like, we'll have him. He's English. I guess our manager rep would have been up and we were English, so they approach you, don't they? They sacked Deitch, I think, after the World Cup. We're in here. Oh, it's 2-2. Jadon Sancho with his second. Why did I think you were on about Lynn from Alan Partridge? Lynn scored. Lack of other options. Possibly also that, Dave. Yes. This is a nice little goal, by the way. Mbappe, good. Who knew? I know. I'm coming out here with the home truths here, Lisa George. Coming out with the home truths. Is this a friendly? No, this is the Nations League. So it is competitive. And we've got Benny Ashley Seal up front. So I thought he was referring to one of the French players as Lynn from Alan Partridge. Love it. Right. Rashford off. Greenwood on. Confirm. Hang on a minute. I'm missing a highlight. That could have been a goal for Benny Ashley Seal. I nearly missed it. Nation League equals glorified friendly. Yeah, I guess so. Don't get playoffs, please, Wood, since I cashed out on my season bet. I see. I don't know what's going on in the National League, to be honest. I won't lie to you. Who is Ashley Seal? Wonder Kid Regen? No. He would be, though. Big tackle from Bellingham. It's fine, though. We got the ball. Zanko, thank you for the follow. Gagne. Mbappe for his hat-trick. There it is. Again, I'll say it. I will say it again. Kylian Mbappe is quite good. Quite good. We're about to lose our 100%... Do that. Our 100% record with England, which is sad. This Gagne is good as well, setting up Mbappe. Sunday hasn't been very good. No. He hasn't. He saves it for the Hereford games, though, I think. Can we get an equaliser late? Oh, I'll tell you what I need to do. I haven't done it today. Just in case it happens. Put him there. Perfect. So Benny's ahead of Harry Kane in the pecking order. Yes. Retire after this defeat. We'll play the Germany game. We'll see. Oh, Benny. Oh, nearly. They tried to play him in there. They actually tried to pass to him, which was nice. Get in the box, Benny. Sancho. Win a pen. Win a pen. Benny! Greenwood! Oh, it was Greenwood. Still, it's 3-3. Not Herbicade, no. We're 3-3. I thought that could have been Benny on the end of it, but no, his movement was atrocious. Look where he's standing. Look, he's our main striker, and he stood here. I suppose he gets himself into the box. His run, I guess, it wasn't great, was it? Boo, Greenwood, boo. Right, 4 minutes for Benny to win a penalty and score the winner. It's not happening. We haven't lost, though. Unbeaten as England manager. Football makes me sad. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He practically scored, yeah. Pretty much. All right, we'll go to this Germany game. Just a bit of light cardio today. Yeah, he was just, getting himself fit for the Germany game. Really? You want to score the winner against Germany, don't you? That's what he's going for. Stevenage have survived. Good. Good for them. What was that? What did that say about Benny Ashley Seal? Oh, it's just telling me my players who have played. 90 minutes, 6.5, no goals, no assists. What a performance. Rose had a good game for Austria under-21s. Besic played for Switzerland under-21s. Jordan Bio has trained good. Lovely stuff. Jimenez and Ocampo also good. Right, Germany in 2 games. I don't know who the next... Oh, it was... Next Hereford game was West Ham. Is that correct? Yes. There are 30 minutes. Just under. Until the premiere of Schalke. I would like your feedback on today's episode. I took slightly longer on the editing to try and match Isles' editing. So if you enjoy it, please let me know. I think it's a fun episode. I actually said to the mods, I was like, I think it's my best YouTube video ever. So, yeah, feedback would be very welcomed. A work of art, I heard. I think that's what I said. There are some moments in it that I think are really fun. Mods get spoilers sometimes. Sometimes. Has anyone looked at the what's it called? The thumbnail of it. If it's not good, I'm out. That's fair. Has anyone had a look at the thumbnail for it? Does the spoiler happen this episode? Yes. If you look at the thumbnail, you'll be like, yes, it does. Got to head off. No worries, Dylan. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you. Bring Joe Gomez in. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's do this now so I don't forget. A minute in and a team has already screwed my Aka. Oh, dear. Clay's getting sacked for sure, imagine. I didn't realise the title. Yeah, the title's fun as well. The title of today's Schalke episode is I Am an Evil Genius. So, nice and modest, the title. Is that Callum Hudson-Odoi? I think he's around somewhere. He plays for Villa, doesn't he, Callum Hudson-Odoi? Do that then, whatever. All right, Germany. We beat them last time with Benny Ashley Seal up top. Let's see what we can do this time. Bit weird. It's true, though. Watch the episode. You'll see. You'll see. Right, 10 minutes on the clock. We're looking at Benny Ashley Seal to do something, to do anything. We're in blue. Scene. Correct. Reese into Rice. I call him Reese now. What if I don't want to watch the episode? You don't have to. That's fine. Nice thumbnail, sir. Thank you. I think it's a fun one. Wagner on the attack for Germany then. Are we going to do a bit of defending here? Nope, doesn't fancy it. Who is that left back? It's Sessignon, isn't it? Yeah. It doesn't fancy defending that anyway. Sunday makes the save there. There you go. Does the England job still mess up your star ratings or is it fixed? It's still a bit messed up, Fatal. The kind of workaround is that you just, when you look at the star ratings, you just scroll on them and it changes back to the Hereford ones. But no, they are, they're still messed up. It's annoying. But I think this England job might not be a long-term thing. That's the way you fix it, I think. Hopefully it doesn't stay like it afterwards. I don't think it will, though. Let me skip that. Even though he never scored versus Fylde. Who are you talking about? The shop. Oh, John Lewis. Lionel John Lewis. So you went full Bayern, not fuller. You'll have to wait and watch the episode, won't you? When Chesnoid resigned from the international job, the ratings fixed. Okay, then, Fatal, that's good. Good to know. I didn't know that that was a thing that other people had experienced as well. Oh my God! What have I just seen? Oh, Benny Ashley Seal! What a goal! This guy is a god. Look what he's just done against Germany. Oh my word. Look at the finish. What a goal. You can write him off, but he will keep on delivering. Benny Ashley Seal. Good God. Someone clip it. Send it, Curty. What a man. What a man. He's 1 in 2. Have that, Mbappe. Wow. Benny Ashley Seal, everyone. Resign on a high if that's the winner. Maybe. Pav is very keen for me to resign from the England job. Almost as good as Dirks, yeah. Harry Kane as a left winger. Do it. Whatever. Wow. He's our star performer. He's the main man. That was unreal. Harry Kane on the bench like, yeah, no, fair enough. I couldn't do that. You're right. Here he is. Look, Harry Kane's been pushed out wide. 4-4-2. Kane and Benny up top. Yeah, that could work. Here we go, though. Sancho's nicked it. Benny, get on your bike. Make the run. On the rebound, Benny. Oh, he didn't push it back out to him. That's a shame. Didn't let me clip. Oh, no. I'll find the clip after. It's fine. The Benny experiment is great content. It is, isn't it? It's it's good content because he's actually delivering. It's not even like he's bad. Like, he's been our best player in this game. Makes no sense, but he has. Portugal has Ronaldo. France has Mbappe. Benny. Benny has England or England has Benny? Probably Benny has England. Foden. Can you get a second here, Benny? Foden. The ball is there for Sessegnon. He doesn't give it. Jude. Back to Jude Bellingham. Out wide towards Reece James. Look who's going to be in the middle. Benny Ashley Seal. He's gone. It's got all the way back over to Sessegnon, though. Benny, a bit of movement from you? No, no. Okay. Oh, Germany on the attack here now. Then looking for an equaliser. Sess did not go wide. No, he didn't. Yeah, what happens when you play a League 2 striker up front for England? This, apparently. Sunday greater than Collier. I think he might be. In terms of ability, yeah. I was going to make subs then, and I thought, you know what? It's fine. It's England. We have another... Right, we need a screenshot of that now as well. Another win for England. Another Benny Ashley Seal winning goal for England. I don't know what's happening, but I'm enjoying the process. Save that screenshot as well. Arf, arf, bloody arf. Clip it for Kirsty. There you go. There's the clip. Can someone chuck that clip that Real Rue's done there? Can you chuck it in the Discord for me, please? And then I can actually get to it way easier. That'd be cool. Thank you. Actually, you ought to play England players when they're really tired. Weaken your rivals. I actually should, yeah. That's a good shout. That's evil genius ideas, that is. I'm turning over a new leaf. A Larry leaf. Look at Benny Ashley Seal. 4 caps, 2 goals. Something like... City are going to be signing him in a minute. Take Benny to the Euro, Southgate. Yeah. You're an idiot if you don't. Right. That ends in England international duty. Back to his club where he doesn't get a game. Doesn't make the bench. Oh, God. Lynn scored again. Bloody hell, Lynn. She's done it again, Alan. You can see what these games mean to the fans. I'm so pleased to get this result for them. Of course you are. Holland. What's his name? Steve Holland. That's him. Were you pleased to see Benny Ashley Seal scoring? Of course I was. It was a really cool moment, I've told Steve Harwood there. Really cool. Super cool. Right, we're signing Jamie McKeown, apparently. There we go. Sounds like a typical England player, actually. What, Lynn? Oh, what? England, like playing for England, then going back to their club and not making the bench. It actually does a bit, doesn't it? Quite sad, really. Oh, All right, West Ham is in a week, so we've got a little bit of a rest here. There's more international games on, so this is good. This is fine. Scene. Oh, yeah. You're right. As I change scene, even that stuttered there. It stutters the music. Sinchek's picked up a knock. Oh, that's a bit... He's going to be back. We kind of need him. Oh, he's also picked up an injury. When did Sierra get injured? Sinchek's going to have to start because Vidmar's got a suspension, hasn't he? So we need to actually watch that a little bit. So let's not... Let's hope he doesn't... Well, let's hope he's back. I'm sure he's fine. What's happening to Yoon? He's improved as a footballer, but I don't like these arrows. There's a lot of arrows going down there, Yoon. Don't love that. I like them when they're going up. I know that they don't... Doesn't mean he's getting worse, but that's annoying. Oh, he's also... The squad's general characters had a positive impact. Was his personality not good before? Arrows mean nothing. No, a raving man, I know. It's like the general trend, and it doesn't mean he's getting worse. I know, but... Well, they mean nothing, but also when you see them, the up arrows, it does mean things are going well. Generally, right? He wants a new contract. Hello, Owen. Welcome in, buddy. Does he have a release clause? No. All of our players want new contracts. I have them off, yeah. Probably. It's less... It doesn't get in your head as much then, does it? What are we thinking? Look, I mean, if you actually look here, his ability is increasing, so it's fine. Similar to Gasparoni, what would you guys be doing here? Would you be offering another one? Solihull have scored. Was it the giraffe? Oh, good question. You check on progress every 3 to 6 months. Yeah, Raven Man, yeah. Thanks for the follow, Lisa George. Welcome in. Green arrows are an endorphin boost. Yeah, I think that's basically it, isn't it? Would you be offering him a new contract? We do have the money now. If he's annoyed. Well, he's asking for it, isn't it? Is he annoyed? I can ask Walton first. Unable. Thought so. I can see if that... Yeah, I was hoping that would be the case. You know, and you just talk to them and they're like, do you know what? Don't worry about it. Why are you coming to me in the first place then? It makes no sense. That contract is very undervalued. Yeah, we've got lots of contracts that are very low compared to actually how good they are. Why does the thumbnail have price tags? Watch the episode all and you will see. You will see. Yeah, I'll give you a clue. It's the January transfer window. To be fair, he didn't come to you yet. Walton was snitching. Oh, was it actually Walton? Oh, yeah, it was Walton saying heads up. That's true. Fair enough. That makes sense. Did Hudlin score midweek? Nice. Nice. Better that way than Barca now with contracts. Yeah, that's true, Raven Man. If it was Barcelona coming along with the contract, it's better this way around. Yeah, it wasn't the draft. That's a shame. Besic, there we go. Lovely up arrows. Now we do love to see that. Is he yet a Premier League player? No, apparently. League One, this guy apparently. Jimenez also improving. Ooh, I like the determination with a green arrow though. Love that. Hopper's been disappointing. Hop's been truly dreadful. All. I didn't know Jimenez is only 5'7", by the way. I thought he was taller than that. He must look taller. What? Declined. He was injured. This must be because of his injury. This is not good. You shouldn't be getting worse at football. Has his passing gone up? Passing's done nothing despite actually training it. That's not good. I'm sure it's fine, but that's not good. We've come full circle with Jimenez being shorter than you think he is. Exactly. You've always got to link things back to what we were talking about before, haven't you? That's exactly what we're doing. He might be as his max potential. He might be, yeah. And if he is, he's still brilliant, isn't he? So it's fine. I can hop on board with the gate. Yep. Well done, Besic. Training well. Vidmar also training well. Shall I actually praise him? I'm going to do the long-winded way of actually praising training. I'm not going to do it for Alcacer because I can't be bothered, really. Southampton have lost again. They are a bit mudded. What? How much? We've got a 7-point lead on them already. With a game, like, look at Burnley and Palace. Still not won a game. Still not won a game. I can't type. I know. I was like, Ollie, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's fine. Was meant to say hate. Okay. I just thought, do you know what? I'm going to read this out and you'll realise that it makes no sense. And that worked. The collapse of Southampton IRL is very impressive. It is, isn't it? I hate this song. All right. Right, that song is called FU, so I think it might be explicit. I've skipped it for you, Dan. There you go. Oh, you're talking about Praise You. Sorry. I always get Praise You by Fatboy Slim stuck in my head when you do that. Yeah, because I always say I'm going to have to praise you like I should. Yeah, I do say that. Like you should, not for very good. EJ's playing the Uber Eats lottery, everybody. Do we think... Oh, I did not win the Deliveroo lottery yesterday. Lebanese wraps. Halloumi. Vegetarian. And I'm not lying to you here. One for me, one for Kat. I'm not lying to you that I think there was a whole chicken between the two wraps. A whole chicken was in there. It wasn't like they accidentally put a bit of chicken in. Oh, they put a whole chicken in it. It was outrageous. If anything, we got more for our money, but it wasn't veggies. It's not great, is it? You won the Uber Eats lottery on your first attempt. Yeah, they did chicken wraps instead. We were like, these are not veggie, are they? Sue them. Well, I don't think... Well, actually, usually when you like when they mess up an order on like Deliveroo, you just message the thing. Because you can report it on like incorrect items and things. Usually they're just like, yeah, sound, here's your money back. Yesterday they were like, send us photos, and I was like, what? It was like an hour later. I was like, I haven't got any photos of it anymore. What do you mean send photos? Luckily, I'd already submitted one at the start. Veggie chicken. Did you get halloumi? There was halloumi in it as well, but loads of chicken. Loads of it. I feel like I'm missing out. What is the Uber Eats Deliveroo lottery? Basically, Nikki, it's where you order on Deliveroo or Uber Eats, and then they mess up your order and you get more than you bargained for. It doesn't happen often, but it is the best feeling in the world when it does happen. Halloumi, Deliveroo and Uber Eats orders being slightly different to what you ordered is very common, though. I reckon 1 in 2 that I order have something either missing or something extra or something different. I had halloumi for the first time yesterday. It's so overrated. Do you reckon? I think it's good, you know. It doesn't happen in the Netherlands. They always get it right. Maybe this is like a London thing. Maybe it's really busy in London. That's why it messes up quickly, like a lot. It's tasteless rubber. Thoughts on halloumi, chat? Is it, to quote Nikki here, tasteless rubber? Or is it salty wonderfulness? It has to be done right. Yeah, you're probably right. I really like it. Underdone, it's a bit mushy. Overdone, it's a bit rubbery. I'd go with that. It can be tasteless rubber. I love halloumi. I think it's quite nice, you know. If you botch it, you're in trouble. Yeah, okay. Halloumi is great. Baklava for the first time, also kind of rank. Nikki, baklava's not my favourite thing, but these are contentious things you're sticking in the chat here. Halloumi fries, oh yeah. Inconsistent for Stino, it can be rubbish or class, yeah. If you're vegetarian, halloumi is incredible. Yeah, James, I will back you on that one. Oh, and Bio can't play, it's against his parent club. Edison Leon's going to have to actually get a start here, which I don't love. I hate cheese, but people seem to think I'm going to be fine with halloumi, which is so wrong. Do they say that? They're like, don't worry about halloumi. Yeah, I suppose it's different, but it's still cheese, isn't it? Awful, Tobias. Interesting. Baklava's too sweet. It is just pure sugar, yeah. My stream's stuck there. Are you watching FA Cup today? Yeah, the stream has been sticking today. I need to go and do my settings again. I think there's something not quite right. I think there was an update and it's changed some of my settings somewhere. So I think like the encoder is being overloaded at different points, which it shouldn't do. It's just, yeah, an issue. So yeah, sorry chat, I need to fix it. It's really difficult to fix these things without streaming and seeing them though, to know that they're there. So it's been noted by myself. Alcott will be happy. The Mighty R's are 2-0 up. Lovely. Right, we're playing West Ham here away from home. This may end up being the last game of the stream because we are coming up to premiere time. Test stream on alt account. Yeah, that's a hassle. And then what sometimes happens is when you sign into another account, when you go back to your first account, it changes all your settings anyway. is what I found. And that's just a nightmare in itself. It's like, well, now I don't know what worked and what didn't work. It's annoying. You can do like you can stream test where it doesn't actually broadcast, but when you do that, again, you just get the numbers and you don't actually see it. Yeah, the way that OBS is set up with the profiles, when you log into a different profile, I think it links your profile to your Twitch, and it's just, yeah. Please alt account, you can't. Please alt account, you can't get options. Yeah. We won't get the options as well there. That's also true. Right. Should we do this team? I think that's the team. Leon comes in and Sinchek comes in. Other than that, it's the first choice team. We are a bit weaker like this, I think, but we're going to go for it. Rip, or was that me? I've not ripped. I'm good. Ollie. Nothing says that anything's wrong for me. I think we're good. And what about the FA Cup? Will I be watching the FA Cup? Maybe all. I don't know what games are on, actually. Who's playing? I'll probably stick all the football on in the background whilst I do some stuff today. I need to record Schalke episode 9 today. That's one of my plans. And yeah, a few bits and bobs. Is it Chelsea City today? Is that today? Is it? Okay. I'll probably have that on. That is a ridiculous thing to do. 3 minutes on the clock and he's done that. What are you doing? I mean, I can just get a freeze frame here. That is never going to end well. That is a hate crime. Look at that for a screenshot. FM, what happened next? What should the caption be for this? Chat, what's the caption here? What's the caption here? What are we going for? He is literally so high up in the air there. One of the cleanest tackles of the century. We're flying through the air. We're soaring, flying. What makes this go most viral? I see myself. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I don't follow you, look, EJ. There you go. Destination. What's happening? Good question. I don't know what this should be. I don't know what this is. Getting Jamie Carragher pointing on it. Oh, get stuck in's quite good. Does that work? Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how that. I actually thought that, Joe. I thought that. I actually thought that as well. But get stuck in. What's the worst that can happen? Images that precede. We could do get stuck in, or images that precede unfortunate events. What about that? Ask Twitter what they think happens next. Steven just scored an own goal. Put in the photo of get stuck in. I might just do that. We're doing that. You might have been right. It might have gone more viral. Go and retweet it. Go and why is that not done? Retweet it. First person to retweet that, and I see here, gets a nod of approval. Go. Go. Rip playoff push, oh dear. Right, who's that? It's come in. It is... Is that... Jez. Is that... I don't know what your... James? I don't know what your name is on here. Is that you, James? That's me. James! Nod of approval. I need to... Is that you? I swear you've got a different account than that. Is that your normal account? Well done. Nod of approval. Hey, Fanna. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. 4 retweets. GG's to Out of Context Clates, EJ, and John Kennedy. Love it. Love it. That is your Twitter. Okay. I've never seen your Twitter before. All right. We've got a... It's actually worse than that. He doesn't catch him, first of all, and then make sure he catches him. Look. It's actually worse than I think I first thought. Look. He, doesn't catch him there, then comes all the way around and then gets him. It's horrible. It's horrible. Straight red. Don't know what we do from here. I want that. I want to do that, but that means making another change. Or I can get Aziz on. This might break us here, but I'm going to do that.
Follow me. Okay.
All right, we need to get a wriggle on because we've got 4 minutes and then the premiere starts. So can we get our links to the premiere quickly done? You better bring Lenny in before this ends. I probably won't today. I don't know if we're going to have time. I've got a black hoodie on as well. We need Lenny, dog. We'll see. We'll see. Premiere. That was anticlimactic. Yeah, nothing came from the tackle. He just got a straight red. Halifax have scored. Nice. These games been on at 12:30 is quite fun, actually, isn't it? All the games being played now. Arojo with a 6.3 after getting sent off in the third minute. That's kind of screwed us here, isn't it? Go on. Oh, if we still win this game, that would really be a marker of what a team we are. I think it's unlikely from this point, but yeah. Jimenez, Gasparoni. No, James. Gasparoni's in. Oh, he's finished it as well. Lovely goal, Gasparoni. Wow, James. I know. That's good, though. I can hear Lenny barking, so I probably won't bring him in. He's going to be a bit upset. He's upset because he's been left in the other room on his own, I think. The Mighty Pool's 1-up. There you go. I think Dredge might be a Hartlepool fan. I don't know what gives it away. But Gasparoni with a lovely finish. We lead. Sinchek's picked up an injury now. Of course he has. This is good. Despite being... What can I do here? Praise? Despite being down to 10, we lead. Dave Challoner. Newcastle are actually playing all right, are they? Good. Good stuff from them. Approaching half time. We've stayed attacking. Maybe we do go more defensive. We've had one shot and scored it. West Ham are being a bit done here with the 10 men. Dave Challoner had a go at you once. Love that. Don't get complacent. What can I say to do that? Keep your performance up. Let's do that. Could do with West Ham losing. Oh, West Ham playing Newcastle. What is this song? Skipping it. I hated it. All right, we're on the attack again here. Headed away. Jimenez. Alcacer. Ball over the top. Gasparoni for 2. Gasparoni. Oh my God, we are good. 10 men. And we are winning against West Ham. Gasparoni scored twice. We are good. We're a good team. Jimenez involved. Did he get the assist? I think he did. This 3-man midfield's quite nice. He signed it already. Gasparoni's actually... Yeah, he has already, I'm going to say. But still, that's why we've got him on a new contract. Jimenez with the corner now. Towards Yoon. Tosin's there, of course he is. Schalke starts in 1 minute. If you want to go over to the premiere, feel free. We will be ending the stream after this game to go and watch the premiere together. There will be a 2-minute countdown anyway when we click over to 1 o'clock. So do not worry. Petkov goes down. Alcacer has to be 3-0. We are marching to a win with 10 minutes. Quite an impressive chest down. Yeah. This is quite amazing. I don't know what happened with that, though. Like, this was weird. Big tackle, and then Alcacer's just there. 3-0 up with 10 men. Concede now. Did you have 3-1, John? I mean, they've got a free kick in a good position here. They might. They actually... No. Winks. Is it the post? Badiashile runs it off the pitch. Beautiful. Right, I'm looking at Sinchek being injured, thinking we should take him off. We'll get Bros on. We'll do it after this highlight, though. Which might be a West Ham highlight. Lynn out, Geordie guy in. I knew. I actually get the reference as well. It's brilliant. William Says. Forgot his name. Michael. Michael's his name, yeah. I'm going to do Sinchek for Bros. I think that might be Bros' debut, you know. Michael. And baby, I was 1 in a million. All right, chat. We are finding our way towards a lovely win. 10 minutes to go. Could I please have mods? Could you please get me the link for the premiere? We will go and make our way over there very soon. Let's spam it in the chat. If you want to come and watch Schalke, the episode is about to begin. There it is. They've scored. but it shouldn't matter at this stage. Hopefully not anyway. Click that link. Come and watch Schalke as that is where the episode is. There on that link. Great goal. Yeah, weird one, wasn't it? I will be live again tomorrow morning, gang. Thank you for hanging out once again. It's been lovely, lovely fun. That should be the end. I've not made any more subs. Schalke starts. Enjoy the episode. Let me know what you think of it with lots of editing. He's missed that chance. I will see you very, very soon. I'll just wait for this to finish. There's a minute added on. Has the episode started yet? Not yet. Thanks for the miss. Good God, why are you sliding in like that? He's offside. It's fine. Go on, end 3-1. Oh, it's John and Nicky got 3-1. That was... What was he doing in there? 20 seconds. We're going to time this perfectly. We're timing it perfectly. As soon as this game finishes. Full time. I will see you, gang, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. as usual. Thank you for hanging out. Goodbye.